So, good afternoon. We are back again. The team has been announced, and it's a bit of a mix and match team. And Kieran Tierney's back in the team. Big up Tierney. Bella in at right back. Becky B back again. Holding and Pablo Marie. Pablo Marie has made his 10th appearance. We now owe him £1 million. Oh dear. Midfield pivot of Mohamed El Neni and Granit Xhaka, with Odegaard floating around in front, and then Saka, Pepe, and Abba. I'd imagine that Pepe will be on the left wing, Aubameyang up front, and Saka right wing. And then obviously the bench, David Luiz, Cedric, Ryan, Gabriel, Ceballos, Williams, Smith Rowe, Martinelli, and Laka. Bit of a mad one. Not as bad as I was going to think it'd be. But I don't know what Lacazette's done to this manager, but he's obviously upset him. Big up to my boy Lee Johnson in the chat. You're spot on, my guy. Static midfield. Them two are just going to be statues, aren't they? Sideways and backwards passing today. So hopefully Odegaard's got something about him today. And hopefully he can pull the strings. But oh dear, it's mad. Let's have a little look at Man City's team. I'll read that out. I won't share the screen on that one. For all you guys that have joined just now, make sure you smash the likes through the roof. That would be lovely jobbly if you could do that. And let's have a look at the Man City Ultimate 11. It's Riyad Mahrez's birthday today. Happy birthday to Riyad Mahrez. They have gone with Edison, Cancelo at right back, Diaz and Stones, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Gundogan, Bernardo, Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne, and Raheem Sterling. They are playing with not a single striker. That's how confident Man City are. No striker settings. And on the bench, they have Stefan, Walker, Jesus, Aguero, Laporte, Rodrigo, Ferran Torres, Mendy, and Phil Foden. I'm kind of happy Phil Foden's on the bench, if I'm honest. But yeah, bit of a craziness, really. This is gonna be edge of the seat stuff. I'm bricking it. I can't lie. I'm just so not confident. De Bruyne's always back for us. He's always back against us. I wish he was back for us. But unfortunately, we've got the midfield maestro in Granit Xhaka in midfield instead, pulling the strings from deep. Oh dear. I am kind of pleased that Marie's back, because I do think he's a pretty decent centre half, but we haven't seen enough of him really, have we? But yeah, I'm just looking at the caliber of midfields, and we're kind of done out here, really, aren't we? Let's be honest. We are pretty done, and we have got to now contain Gundogan, Sterling, Mahrez, and De Bruyne. and Bernardo. Yes. Can we rage quit when it gets to 3-0? Can we do that? Is that something we could possibly do? It would be nice. But yes, it's going to get a bit mad. I can already sense it, unfortunately. And sadly, I only see this going one way, and that is a resounding victory to them lot. So yeah, mad. Absolute scenes. I don't know how we're going to get a victory. If we do, we're going to have to shithouse our way to a victory, because this is going to be hard work. They're the best team in the league. Their midfield's ridiculous. Their defense is even better. It's just going to be mad. And I'm looking forward to the game, but I'm not really. I already kind of half expect us to get tonked. And obviously on Thursday, we weren't great, were we? And I know he's changed a few of the players up today, which I fully expected him to do, by the way. But at the same time, I don't know, man. If we got enough quality there, I'm not so sure. Even if we went with a full strength side, I very much doubt we'd get anything less than a pasting. So even with El Neni, Xhaka, Holding, Bellerin in the team, I just expect it to be a madness. I can't lie, man. Big up to Tom in the show that we did, the Match Day Vibe show. Big up DJ Crane. He says, I feel sorry for Tom. Yeah, Tom's gonna have to do a forfeit, bruv. He's predicted that we get something out of this game. I'm not quite sure what or how he's got to that conclusion, bless him. But big up to Tom. I'm sticking with my 6-0, if I'm honest. I just genuinely do not see any way, shape or form that we can beat this lot. And sadly, that could dent our confidence going into the game on Thursday, because Thursday is the biggest game of our season. Let's have that right. It is the biggest game of our season. And it's a game that if we get knocked out of that game, I think a lot of Arteta's biggest supporters are going to start to turn, because he would have then knocked us out of every competition by February, which, let's be real, is not acceptable for a club of our size and stature and history and stuff like that, especially in the Europa League, because he's been here for 2 Europa League campaigns, albeit one of them he came in halfway through, but he knocked us straight out. You know, first game against Olympiacos, bang, see you later, my friend. So if he knocks us out against Benfica on Thursday, I fear that a lot of his fans are going to turn on him. You know, obviously you guys that watch my streams all the time know that I never wanted him. I still don't want him. I'd be happy if he got sacked today. But I just hope that we can maybe somehow not embarrass ourselves today and somehow pull something out the bag. Because if we can, that'll give us a massive confidence boost, knowing that we've just got something against the best team in the league, the best team in Europe on current form, the best squad of players in Europe. And that takes us into the game on Thursday full of confidence. So hopefully my 6-0 prediction to Man City is going to end up with me having egg on my face and everyone's laughing at me going, you said 6-0, you said 6-0, and we ended up getting a draw or a win or something, because I hope that is the case. Unfortunately, I don't see it. They very rarely concede goals. They've conceded 15 all season in the league. 7 were in 2 games against Tottenham and Leicester. So they've conceded 8 in 22 games. We've got to score at least twice against this lot to have a chance. And I can't see it. We've been struggling all season to score. So, yeah, it all points in the direction of a mammoth victory for Man City. But we have seen this season some absolutely mad results. And maybe this could be another one on the list. We see Sheffield United beat United. We've seen Leicester slap this lot 5. We've seen Aston Villa put 7 past Liverpool. Spurs beat Man U 6. Spurs lost today to West Ham, who are 11 points clear of us. If we win, we do actually go above Tottenham. Not that that really means anything to me, because we'd be 9th, they'd be 10th. Whoopie-doo. But a win would be massive for us going forward into that Europa League game. Just sadly don't see it, man. I just sadly don't see it. But there you go. KDB and Gundogan back for City. Yes. For anyone who's joined late, firstly, slap the likes up. Let's get 1,000 likes before kickoff. You lot have been slacking on likes on these watch-alongs recently. Man City's team is Ederson, Cancelo, Diaz, Stones and Zinchenko. Zinchenko is probably the weakest link in their team, and he's still not bad, is he? Midfield, they have gone Fernandinho, Gundogan, Bernardo, Mahrez and Sterling. And I'd imagine De Bruyne is playing up front. But it could be Mahrez up front. It could even be Sterling up front. They're basically playing with 6 midfielders and no striker, which is just mad, isn't it? I remember when Spain did that in the was it the World Cup or the Euros? They played with 6 midfielders every game. Good job we're stocked up, because I feel we're going to need it. But there you go. It is what it is, and hopefully I'm wrong. Big up to Brandon. He says the manager doesn't rate Martinelli. I don't think he does either, mate, if I'm honest. I think since he's been at this football club, Arteta, he's barely played him, even when he was fit before his injury. Barely played him. The only time he played him was when he was forced to play him. So, yeah, bit crazy, bruv, if I'm being honest. And I don't really understand it, because he can carry the ball, he can dribble, he can do things on the ball that some of our other players can't. He can score. It's going to be mad. I don't understand why he doesn't play him. You know, if he's not fit enough, then he shouldn't be in the squad then, should he? Big up to all the Facebook rats in the building. Big up to all the Twitch gang as well. And Would anyone take a 0-0? Yes, I would take a 0-0. Defeatist attitude, but I would take a 0-0 right now, because it's better than my 6-0 prediction. And yeah, man, like I never. Every time we play against Man City in the league or in the League Cup or something like that, I always predict a loss because it's inevitable that we will lose. And for the last 6 seasons in them competitions, we have. In the FA Cup, I'll predict a win because 9 times out of 10 it'll be at Wembley. And at Wembley, we're a different animal. At our ground or their ground, it's the same old every season. And I feel that this season, they've done something slightly different where they are not playing with a striker often. You know, yes, I know Gabriel Jesus has been playing some games, but Aguero's barely featured all season. And they're trying to change their patterns of play up and trying to incorporate more midfielders in their team. I've seen them play with De Bruyne up front. I've seen them play with Mahrez up front this season. And today they've gone with 6 midfielders, no striker. So, yeah, a bit mad. But the one thing I'll say is, like, you know, they do like to dominate possession. They like to suffocate the opponent and push them right back onto the edge of their box. We have to be clinical if we get a breakaway. And sadly, I just don't see us scoring, man. I really don't. You know, their defense is just watertight. They'll have Fernandinho mopping up in front of them. It's a bit of a crazy one. Big up to this guy, whose name I can't pronounce, but fake fan. Well, why don't you fuck off and go and watch some real fans then, mate? How about that? Instead of watching me on Twitch, mate. But thanks, though. Push the algorithm on Twitch for me. Thank you very much, my guy. Appreciate that. Big love to you. Thanks for the time. You can have an ad run on Twitch now. Unlucky. Oh dear, I love this game. You absolute wet wipe. What's the matter with these people? And yeah, man, it's a funny old game, isn't it? It is a funny old game. But yeah, it's you just gotta laugh, innit? But yeah, unfortunately, this could get peak for Arsenal today. It could get very peak. One second, bear with me. One second. I've got my daughter harassing me for money again. How much more money does this child need? She's 11. Dad, I need more money to buy some bits on this, and I need some money for this. How about go and get a paper round? That's how I used to have to make my money when I was 11. I used to have to get up at 7 in the morning, go to the local corner shop on my push bike with my bag round me, and go and get the papers in there and go and do a paper round, mate, at 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning, just to get paid a little bit of money. These kids these days, they don't realise they're born, bruv. Like, it's a madness. Dad, I need 20 quid. Dad, I need a fiver. Dad, I need this. Dad, no, I'm not dad anymore. Stop calling me dad. So then when I say that to her, she goes, Lee, little shit. Anyway, big up my guy for your donation. I'm gonna call you Anu, bruv, because I don't know how to pronounce your name. So I'm gonna call you Anu. Thank you very much, my friend. What else did DC and Cedric need to play ahead of El Neni and the fashion icon at right back? Bruv, his starting 11s have been a bit mad this season, but I can't lie, that back four is moving crazy, bruv. Yeah, Pablo Mari, I'm happy he's back in there. Rob Holding's been garbage most of the season. Tierney's just back from injury. And Becky B's dog shit. I don't get it, bruv. And then we got them two in front of them. Oh, my God. This just please do not embarrass us. Please do not embarrass us. Omar's saying 9-1 Thank you for your donation as well, by the way. I appreciate that, man. 9-1 City. Bruv, our biggest defeat ever in our history, I think, is 8-0. By Loughborough back in 1800 and something, bruv. 1896, 8-0 is our biggest defeat. I don't think many people are giving us any hope today. Big up to Connor. Looking forward to William's 70th minute subly. Oh dear. Where's Eddie and Ketia, by the way? Anyone seen Eddie? Anyone know where Eddie is? The pet project. Does anyone know where he is? We've rejected 25 million from West Ham to never play him again. Well done. Well done. Man moves into the last year of his contract come June the 30th, and we've rejected 20 odd million pounds for him. Well done. That's how well run this football club is. We'll reject the money. We'll never play you afterwards. Well done. What an absolute disgrace. And as for William, I'm surprised he didn't start him, mate, if I'm honest. For me, that's more of a surprise than anything in that starting 11, because I expected William to start today. But he didn't. And that can only be a good thing, I suppose. And thank you for that, Connor. I appreciate you as well, Cole. When we inevitably get piped today, and if we go out at this stage of Europe, do you think he'll get sacked? Big up Tom earlier on the stream. Yes, big up to Tom earlier on the stream, man. Them shows have been sick. We've done 2 so far. Match day vibes. What's your vibes, baby? What's your vibes? And we're gonna do match day vibes. Well, I'm gonna be on them for the rest of the month, and then it's down to Tom. He's on his own after that. So yeah, man, good addition to the channel. You guys seem to like him as well, which always helps. And yeah, appreciate all the love you give him, man. And that show's doing very well at the minute. So thank you very much to all of you guys that come along on that match day vibe show. And it'll be doing that every single match day, 2 hours in advance of the game. So yeah, man, once you guys get used to it, the figures will grow. And yeah, man, really looking forward to doing them every week. Do I think he'll be sacked? No, I genuinely don't, because the narrative will be, if we lose, I think we're going to lose today. Like I said, I think we'll lose heavily today as well. But if we lose on Thursday and get knocked out, the narrative will be, oh, well, it's we can build for this. We can go into the summer now. We can plan for the summer, and then we'll have no Europa League if we don't get into the Europa next season via the league. Then we can have a free season of just league game. That will be the new narrative. Oh, maybe a year out of Europe won't be the worst thing. I already heard, I think it was Rio Ferdinand and somebody else, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Martin Keown or David Seaman was saying it the other day. I was like, are you lot taking the mick? Like, you lot were a top tier of English football. Rio Ferdinand's one of the best centre-backs I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I'm sure it was David Seaman. I'd like to say it was David Seaman, but I might be wrong. Might have even been Merson. I can't remember. Either way, we're talking about top-tier footballers, players that were at the peak of their powers, playing in top-class football teams, sitting there saying, oh, Arsenal out of Europe would be a good thing. How about no? Yeah, how about no? No, not good enough for a club of our size. We have to be in Europe, and we have to be in Europe every single season. And if we're not, then the manager needs to be sacked. It's as simple as that. I don't know what I've done again, but I've pressed the wrong button. 6-1 to City says, now I go. Well, hopefully the manager will go if it is that scoreline, mate. But you never know. You never know. Batter the likes up through the roof. Big up to Chiggy Chig in the building. I'm going to send you the link now, Chig. I'm going to send it now because I forgot to send it earlier. So big up to you. And I'll send that now. Make sure you subscribe to Chig as well. Very close to 11K. His link is in the title of this video. It is also in the description. And yes, we are sending the link as we speak. So Chig, you now have received the link. And yeah, man, 160 likes is abysmal. So keep pumping the likes up, man. We've got how many people watching? 700 people, 200 likes. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're kicking off in 40 minutes. So let's get these likes up to 1,000 by kickoff, man. We haven't done that for a few games. So keep plowing them up. If you haven't followed me on Discord, the Discord link is at the top of the chat. So let's pump that Discord link up as well, man. How many people we got on there? Let's have a little butchers at that. Let's have a little look at that. 354 people inside a week. That's decent. Thank you very much. We dropped that on what, Sunday or Monday last week? I think it was Monday this week. So yeah, not bad. 350 people. Can't grumble at that. And we're through 220 likes now. So if you haven't liked, keep smacking them up. And big up to everyone watching on Facebook. Big up Diogo Lopez. Man City forever. We will win 3-0. Do you know what? Every Man City fan I've spoken to has been kind of around the 3 or 4s. I haven't seen anyone predicting the 5s or the 6s like I'm predicting. So Man City fans are a little bit more confident that they're not going to batter us than I am. maybe they haven't seen us this season. Big up to Tom. Man's fully going to have to do a forfeit, bruv. You already know, bruv. They've gone with a 6-man midfield, mate. No striker settings. It's mad. They're probably going to have De Bruyne up front. Let me have a little look on a different app. Let's have a little look on a different app and see what it's saying on there of the formations and that. Obviously, we know what our formation will be, but Man City, they're saying there's a 4-3-3 with Mahrez right, Sterling left, and De Bruyne up front. There you go. How do I know what Man City are going to do? Zinchenko, Stones, Diaz, and Cancelo as the back four. Gundogan left. Bernardo Silva right, Fernandinho in the centre, just mopping up the bits in front. And then Sterling, De Bruyne, and Mahrez. That's a mad team, isn't it? That is a mad team. Their bench: Kyle Walker, Jesus, Aguero, Stefan, Laporte, Rodri, Fernan Torres, Mendy, and Foden. It's going to get peak. Our bench is Gabriel, Ceballos, Laka, Willian, Cedric, Louise, Smithy Rowe, Ryan, and Gabriel Martinelli. It's a bit mad. It is a little bit mad. And the Milan derby, I see that Antonio Conte, one of the greatest managers in recent times, is now taken into a title a year after he got the job. Trust the process. Trust the process. He finished about, well, he didn't, but they finished about 30 points behind Juve the season before. Yeah, trust the process. It's a process. It takes 4 years, according to the media and according to the majority. So how comes Antonio Conte can take Juve to a title as soon as he got the job at Juve years ago? He took Chelsea straight to a title first season. And inside 1 year, well, it's probably about the same amount of time as Arteta's been in the job, he's now going to take Inter Milan to a title. Unbelievable, Jeff. Trust the process. It's a process. It's a process. Yes, it's a process. Big up to my guy, only real Arsenal fan. Well, I'm not the only real Arsenal fan. I'm sure there's thousands and millions of real Arsenal fans out there. I am one of the very few that put their head above the parapet on a video platform, my friend, and say what a lot of people would love to say, but are too scared to say it. Because I couldn't care less whether people don't like it. I'm going to say what I believe in, bruv. But thank you very much for your kind words. Appreciate it. 7-0 to City. There's a few Arsenal fans in this chat that are not as confident as the others. Like you're kind of, I'm saying 6-0. You're saying 7s, bruv. When's it going to end? Where are we? What are we saying, bruv? Oh dear. 5-0. 5-0. Yeah, big up Leroy. The City lineup, I've just read it, man. I'll do it again just for you, baby. Just for you. Edison, Cancelo, Ruben Dias, Jonathan Stones, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, then Gundogan, Bernardo, Mahrez, Sterling, De Bruyne up front. De Bruyne is playing as a false 9 today. Maybe, well, maybe a striker, but I'd imagine it's more of a false 9, and he's going to dip back into midfield. This is going to get peak. I can see it already, bruv. Marie in the lineup, though, I'm happy with that. So is my guy, Malinga. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your first name, my friend. But Marie in the lineup makes sense. He's very composed. I agree. I actually kind of like Marie. I think he's pretty good. And he has been pretty impressive in the games that I've seen him play so far. So, so yeah, hopefully that continues. And hopefully we can maybe get something out of this. And hopefully we can get a little bit of a confidence boost. So yeah, man. Hopefully we can get a good result today, and push up the table to the heady heights of 9th above Tottenham, because that'll be a trophy. We can win the above Tottenham trophy today if we beat Man City, the best team in Europe right now on current form. So yes. It's a win-win. It's a win-win because we can win a trophy, the above Tottenham Hotspur to 9th place trophy, and beat the Pep trophy. Oh dear. Big up to my boy Dante. I hope you're good, man. Hope you're well. Aston Villa are losing. I think Jack Grealish is out for 6 games or 5 games. And I think Aston Villa are still losing. Let's have a little look at that. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. And have a look at the Premier League fixtures for tonight as well. I think Man United are playing tonight, aren't they? 7 o'clock. Premier League fixtures. Let's have a look. Aston Villa is going into stoppage time. 3rd minute of stoppage time. They're losing 2-1 to Leicester. Leicester are flying at the minute. We've obviously got our game in a minute, in the next half an hour or so. Man United versus Newcastle at 7. And then after that, my doppelganger's taken on Palace. The M23 derby. It's not a derby, by the way. Anyone who thinks it's a derby, it's not. And neither of them two teams, by the way, actually call it a derby. So I don't know why Sky Sports seem to big it up as to be a derby. Brighton versus Palace is not a derby. I hope that helps. So there we go. Moving into next week, next weekend, we have Leicester away, 12 o'clock. Cheers for that. Next Sunday. Thank you very much. 12 o'clock on a Sunday, which means I'll be streaming at 10 a.m. with Tom. Jesus Christ. Whoever made that fixture up, no. Seriously, have a word with yourself. Disgusting. How dare you put us on at 12 o'clock? Do they not know I need my lie-in? I need my beauty sleep. Big up to Kieran United. Always a G on my channel, my guy. Appreciate the love as always, buddy. Pep will show his Cone Boy levels today, unfortunately, Lee. Both of our clubs need to sack our managers ASAP. Yes, the Cone Collector, bruv, is going to have his pants pulled down and a smacked bottom because anyone who comes up against him that's half decent tactically normally gives him a good hiding. Unless it is at Wembley. When it's at Wembley, we tend to win. I've gone with the spirit of the older shirts today when we were actually a decent team and a decent football club. So I've gone with a bruised banana today, and it kind of worked when we played Leeds the other day because we won and we scored 4. Maybe we can have it again today. If we do get piped today, I will not be wearing this shirt again on a match day. Just to move forward. Just to let you know. What time is kickoff? Thank you for that, though, Kieran. Kevin, 4:30, 33 minutes from now. So why are you all in here? 900 of you. Not even 300 likes. Oh, my God. Absolute shambles. So make sure you're piping the likes up. Come on, man. Let's keep getting these up. And, yeah, man. Chig will be joining me very soon. And, yeah, man. Hopefully, we're not going to see an embarrassment. Hopefully we're going to see some decent football today. Hopefully we're going to take our chances. Hopefully we're not going to defend like twats, and hopefully they have an off day, and then we might just get a draw. Who knows? No chance of us beating them, man. No chance. Big up to Diego Palace. Bruv, you can confirm this as well. Playing against Brighton is not a derby, is it, my friend? Yeah, you Palace fans and Brighton fans don't ever call it a derby. I'm sure you don't. So I don't know why Sky are building it up. Oh, there's a new European competition coming for next season as well. Has anyone seen it? It's called the Europa Conference League. Oh dear. So the winner of the Carabao Cup goes into that. Does anyone actually know about this? The winner of the Carabao Cup goes into that. And I think if the winner of the Carabao Cup is already in Europe, then it goes to the 7th place team. That's all about. Mad. Absolutely mad. It is mad. Unbelievable. Anyway. Lee, is Mahrez better than Neymar? Bruv, it's Mahrez' birthday today. You watch him do some madness today. Mahrez is sick, bruv. Don't ever disrespect my boy ever again. I hope he has a stinker. Any other game apart from us, I'll rate him all day long. Today, I hope he drops a 0 out of 10, bruv. And I've seen Mahrez live, and he is the real deal, bruv. He is absolutely class. But there you go. It is what it is. Sexy shirt. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Big up to Chig will join us after kickoff. No, Chig's awake today, bruv. Chig's awake. He ain't fell asleep, mate. Oh dear. Oh mate, in fact that reminds me, let me make sure my timer's working. Let's make sure all the timers and all that. We don't want no kerfuffling around today. That was a joke the other day, wasn't it? Let's make sure I've got the timer working. I've done a nice little background for it as well, because obviously it's not Europa League. I've changed everything up. So let's get that up. Let's get that up. Okay, so that can stay over there. maybe down there. You can stick that down there. This is why when I'm back home in Spain, I'll have my monitor. Yeah, trying to do all of this on one 16-inch Mac screen. It's long. Got windows open for days, bruv. I say you buy one, you get one. I've got more windows open than Safe Style UK. Funny enough, I used to work for them back in the day. A long time ago. Right, let me change up my camera real quick. Let me change up this camera real quick. And so yeah, let me change my camera, because it should, in fact, I need to put the virtual one on before I do anything, because it won't let me do it otherwise. Start virtual camera. Right, this should work. Woohoo! Yes, we've got it working. We've got it working. And if I go full screen like that, there you go. We've got the North Bank with the scores and the badges and the timer working fine today. We're sorted, bruv. We are sorted. But we will now go back to that for now. And yeah, man, when Chig jumps in, obviously that'll be between the two of us and it'll look pretty damn sick. The green screen, for everyone asking me, because there's a few of you asking me, is back in Spain. Big up to young Guna as well, bruv. I've got a green screen. I've got a pull-up Elgato green screen back in Spain, bruv. My apartment in Spain, but obviously there's no flights to Spain, bruv. Hence why I'm in England, because of this whole lockdown and all that, bruv. There's not a single flight until the end of March. So yeah, without a green screen, there's not a lot I can do. I can still do the scores. I can still do the timer. I can't do anything else. So once I get back to Spain, everything could be jig again, bruv. So yeah, we'll all be good, bruv. It'll all be good. Big up to my boy Elliot as well for your donation. Did you enjoy Saturday Night Takeaway, bruv? You must have seen my tweet. That has got to be the biggest crock of shit on TV, isn't it? Yeah, I can't stand Ant and Dec, bruv. I just don't like them, bruv. Yeah, they're only nah, mate. I prefer not to speak. Yeah, I prefer not to speak, bruv. But yeah, in Biker Grove, they were sick. Biker Grove, here, Spooky, you're coming down the Grove, man. Here, why are you, Geordie Footer? But other than that, bruv, I don't get the hype around Ant and Dec. Yeah, I genuinely do not get the hype. That show is the biggest crock of shit I've ever watched, apart from Mrs. Brown's Boys, another load of shit. And this is prime time Saturday night entertainment in the UK, by the way. Nah, that's why I don't own a TV, bruv. That is why I don't own a TV. But thank you for that, my guy. Look at, bruv, you're going to have to go on timeout if you come with this Mahrez slander again, mate. Like, seriously, man's not overrated, he's underrated. See, that's what we're talking about. Mahrez is overrated. No, Neymar is. Don't talk to me about Mahrez overrated, bruv. Man's underrated. Big up my guy. See, Man City fans know all about it. Come on. Yeah, man, come on. Slap these likes up. Slap the likes through the roof. Slap the likes. Bring back the Price is Right. Nice to see you. To see you nice. Big up Bruce Forsyth. Legend of the game. Big up to JBO. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to Stella. I had a 6-pack earlier, bruv. I got 22 20-packs in the fridge, bruv. Little bottles. I got 40 Stellas, bruv. I might need them today. It's about to get peak for Arsenal, bruv. I can't lie. It is about to get peak. Do you like Lautaro Martinez? Yeah, I think he'd fully flop in the Premier League, though, if I'm being completely honest. I genuinely think he'd flop. I don't know why, because he's shown nothing to suggest that he would. I've just got that feeling that he's going to flop if he comes here, which he won't be, because nobody's going to pay the money for him. And yeah, I don't think he'll be coming here anytime soon, bruv. But 900 people watching. Make sure you're pumping these likes up. Make sure you're checking me out on Discord as well. It's linked to the top of the chat. Chig will be joining very soon. Excuse me. Kickoff is in 25 minutes. Bruv, Hazard is one of the most overrated footballers I've seen in the Premier League era. And it's not because he didn't have the quality, because his quality was up there with the best players on the planet. It was just his consistency. Yeah, how can man go a year without a goal, bruv? Twice. Like, I'm sorry, bruv. Yeah. But people go, oh, but yes, he was more involved in this and that. No, for them, for that year, Hazard was pony, bruv. Big boy players don't have a shit year, man. Man's had 2. In fact, he's now having another one because he's had another shit one, bruv. He's had fuck all this season. And it was mad because when me and Rance were doing the show on Friday, we were looking at the goals that Erling Haaland scored. Did you see his goal at the weekend, by the way? Did you see his goal yesterday? Man done some flying scissor kick bottom bins, bruv. What a finish. Yeah, that kid is just a joke. He scored a second after that as well. And Dortmund won their derby against Schalke 4-0. So, yeah, a bit of a mad one. Big up to the Rat Army in the building. Rat Army, Rat Army. We can bring Master Splinter out when you rats in the chat finally get us up to 1,000 likes, which, again, you're slacking. We're not even on 500. You absolute cockroaches. Cockroaches in the chat. Come on, baby. 24 minutes still kickoff. We can still do this, man. There's 900 people watching. If half of you like it right now, that'll put us on 800 likes. Come on, man. Let's do it while I sip my beer. While I sip the golden syrup. I'm going to have to be sipping the golden syrup later because I tell you something, this is going to get mad. It is going to get mad. At least we've got a timer that works instead of faffing around with the timer before kickoff. See, I've done all of this. See, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. And I didn't prepare to fail today. I set all of this up last night and got everything done. So yeah, man, it was all ready to go, and we got it all looking good. We got the North Bank. Hopefully, the North Bank will be in full voice today, and hopefully, we'll be seeing an Arsenal victory. I very much doubt it, but stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened in football. Big up to my guy. It says Emery's lost 3 games this season. He has. We've lost 10. Chiggy Chig will be there shortly. Big up DVS. Chig will be coming soon, man. He'll be literally here in about 10-15 minutes or so. Hopefully time for me to move downstairs because wifey's fucked off to work today, which means that I can't be watching it on her device. And if I watch it on mine, it'll overheat because it's linked to this stream. So I'm going to move downstairs and watch it on TV. So yeah, man. Hopefully Chig will still be ahead of me because I'll be watching it on the fully legal box. Sorry about that. So yeah, man. Thoughts on the you dickhead. Thoughts on the champions. Do you know what? I didn't see that. I didn't see it. I didn't see that you said I just see Champions League final. I didn't think that you meant 06, bruv. I cried. Real talk. I cried. Yeah, I cried like a bitch, bruv. Yeah, I was a baby that night. Lee's practicing for the dirty pint forfeit, bruv. No chance. Yeah, Tom already knows he done fucked up, bruv. Yeah, and it was at that point Tom knew he fucked up. Oh man, bruv. Every time we play this, like they score inside any different, bruv. So yeah, Tom already knows, bruv. Haaland is superb, says Lorraine. Big up Lorraine, darling. Whoever gets him will be hot as next season. Yeah, he's quality, isn't he? He is absolutely quality. We need some of that Mission Impossible 89 vibes. We do need some good vibes, bruv. We do need some good vibes in the cut. Keep battering the likes up, man. There's about 1,000,001 people doing watch-alongs for this game. So keep pumping these likes through the roof if you haven't already. And we're on 386 at the minute. Come on, man. Let's get them through 500 real quick. Real quick. For anyone who's joined late, I'm going to read the Man City team out again. Anybody who needs a stream, type in VIP League on a Google search and just follow all the prompts. Close all the other windows down when they pop up. And you'll be about 1.5 minutes behind, but you'll still get the game. Mahrez or Sanchez. They play on the different side, bruv. So why not have them both? Could you imagine if we had Mahrez, Sanchez, and Aubameyang? Oh, jeez. That would be a madness, bruv. Or could you imagine if we had Sanchez up front, Grealish, Mahrez, and then, I don't know, who else? Aubameyang. We could maybe get Aubameyang and put Sanchez at number 10. And then we could go Grealish left side. Oh, mate, could you imagine the scenes with Tierney, bruv? It'd be mad. Score prediction. I'm going 6-0 to Man City. And fingers crossed, I'm wrong. I just don't see it, bruv. That is the Man City team for anyone asking. Ederson, Cancelo, Diaz, Stones, Zinchenko, Fernandinho, Gundogan playing left side of CM, Bernardo playing right. A front three of Sterling left, Kevin De Bruyne up front, and Mahrez right. That is the Man City team. Aguero and Jesus on the bench. It's going to get messy. And we're not talking Lionel, baby. It's just going to be madness today. I can see it. And do you know what? It might be one of them games where you just have to sit there and applaud the opponent, because you do get them games sometimes where they're just so fucking levels above anyone. But you never know. We've seen this lot lose to Tottenham this season, and Tottenham just lost to West Ham. So, although West Ham are doing pretty well, I shouldn't really mug West Ham off. They're flying, aren't they? Why Bellew and Xhaka and Holding? Because this manager, unfortunately, Jahed, has his favourites. And them three are three of them. Man said, did you go to church today? Big up Kenny. Kenny Palmer in the cut. I should have gone to church, bruv. I should have. It's going to be mad. It's going to be mad. Man said 8-2. Our biggest loss ever is 8-0 in our history. So, yeah, man. Pep's wearing a hoodie. He ain't allowed to wear one according to your haters because he's over 25. Well, there you go, mate. There you go. It's a double standards thing, bruv. Yeah, and listen, if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right, mate. Yeah, simple as that. Bruv, there's haters out there for everything. I seen Maitland-Niles getting racially abused on Instagram yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, what's the matter with these people, man? There's haters everywhere. And the reason people have got haters is because they're jealous because they can't do what you do. Because they ain't got the facilities for that, big man. So yeah, fuck them. They all help, especially in the YouTube circles when they come and view it, and Twitch and stuff like that, because all they're doing is boosting the algorithms, bruv. When it comes to stuff like Maitland-Niles, God, that's fucking disgusting. And Instagram needs to take a long, hard look at themselves. But what do I know? I'm just a numpty YouTuber, bruv. El Neni in midfield, we're going to get digged down. Probs, bruv, probs. Big up to Akam and Guna. I ain't seen you for time, boy. Where you been? Where you been? The reason Sky referred to Brighton Palace as a derby is because the two clubs hate each other. The two clubs do hate each other, but it's got nothing to do with it being a derby. Yeah, it's mad. I don't get it, bruv. Messi Lingardinho again today. His goal was mad, by the way. What a finish. What a goal. He actually played really well. Do you know what? Tottenham were so on them, though, man. Gareth Bale came off the bench and actually looked like Gareth Bale of old at times. But yeah, they were hanging on for dear life at the end, West Ham. They hit the post in stoppage time with Son. But yeah, man, it was that was actually a very good game of football, to be fair. Have you heard what Lehmann said about Arteta? No, I haven't. What's he said? Let's have a look. Lehmann Arteta. Let's type that into a search. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Ex-Arsenal star Jens Lehmann slams. That's a big PR word, that, isn't it? Slams. He slams the structure of the club and says Arteta is a good coach, but it seems to be a lot about him. Oh, go on. Let's continue on. You've got my attention now, young Jens. He's voiced his concern at the structure of the ex-club Arsenal and said Mikel Arteta is a good coach, but it seems to be a lot about him. Lehmann spent 5 years at the Gunners. We know all of that. He later returned as assistant coach. We know all of that. Just give me the quotes. He told All to Play For podcast by Coral, I think Arteta is a good coach, but we've fucking seen, you've told us that 3 times, you absolute melts. I'm not sure there is a right blend at the club. When I was there, David Dean worked incredibly well with Arsene Wenger on the administration side of the club. Now it's very different. You don't even know who's in charge or who is making the decisions. I was there as a coach in Arsenal's final year, and he was criticised and told it was time to leave. See, I told you he got sacked. And people are like, oh, you're so salty because you don't like him. There you go. He was one of Wenger's coaches, and man's just told you, man got sacked. Bye-bye. As a former player, I want the club to do well, so it's hard to see them struggling as they are doing. He then said, does he say any more? Does he say any more? No, he doesn't say any more. Well, that was great insight, Jens. Cheers, bud. Thanks for that, mate. Well done, Jens. Big up to you for the donation, my guy. I appreciate that. Issa, always a G, bruv. Come on, there's 1,000 people watching this live right now. Make sure you are battering the likes up. Like, unfortunately, Man City are going to batter us. Man said Alex Scott's looking pretty fine. Bruv, I could look pretty fine if I had a nose job and my teeth done. You know what I'm saying? It's not difficult, bruv. I just need to get my nose fixed and my teeth fixed, bruv, and I'll be looking pretty fine. I take it the wet floor signs are out in the Sky Studio then if Alex Scott's in there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Score prediction. Everyone keeps asking me this. 6-0, bruv. Come on, 92 likes off of 500. Come on, keep firing them up. Mods in the chat, keep on these people, man. Let's get everyone firing these likes up. We're not even on 500. Absolute disgraceful behaviour. Do you remember the days where we used to get 1,000 before kickoff? Yeah, them days seem so long ago. Come on, man, plough these likes through 500. Chig will be joining me very soon. Man's not got the facilities for that, big man. Exactly, man's not hot, never hot, bruv. I'm actually sweating. This bedroom is like a fucking sauna, mate. I can't lie. I think you're getting smashed today. I haven't seen City's bench, by the way. No team in England can compete with that lot. It's actually unfair. Talking of unfair, bruv, you used to go and buy up the best players in the league every season, bruv, and dominate. Now it's City's turn. It's unfair for us because we're the next team to play them. City's bench, I'll tell you what their bench is. Walker, Jesus... Aguero, Laporte, Rodrigo, Torres, Mendy, and Foden. Bruv, literally, every single one of their bench, apart from the keeper, starts for Arsenal. Walker starts over Bellerin. Jesus and Aguero start up front. Laporte starts all day long at centre-back. Rodrigo walks in our midfield. Torres walks in our team. Mendy, maybe, but he'd definitely get in as backup for Tierney. And Phil Foden walks in our team. Their bench is better than our fucking first 11. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Big up to you, my guy. Who have you got tonight? Who have you got? Talk to me. Newcastle. That's who you got. Slams. Bruv, it's all PR words. Jens Lehmann slams. No, Jens Lehmann didn't slam anything, bruv. Jens Lehmann just said his faults. But you've built it up to Jens Lehmann slams his former club. It's like when you see another thing that these journos do. I can see buzzwords a mile away. Yeah, so Edu sends transfer message to so-and-so. No, he doesn't send them in. They're making it sound like, yo, man's got his phone and going, yo, let's send a transfer message out, bro. Have you got your phone, yeah? Cool. No, you ain't send nothing. All he's done is say something. You fucking misconstrued it and built it up to be a big story, bro. Then they go, Edu, who is a former Invincible, and blah, 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 who played for the club and did this, 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 and this, and is now the technical director. Nobody gives a fuck about that, mate. But this is how the journalists work. So they do a major headline, then they fill us up with bullshit about the player that's involved, i.e. Edu, ex-player. Oh, Invincible. He was part of the Invincibles. Now he's come back as technical director after doing X, Y, Z. That's got nothing to do with the story or the headline, by the way. But it's made you read, yeah, until you get to the fucking one-line quote where he's not said a transfer message at all. He's just said, we will be looking at going out in the transfer market. That's not a transfer message, is it, mate? You haven't texted me saying that you're going to buy. Fuck off. The media in this country is so easy to see through, but 99% of people don't see it. Yeah, it's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. It's like Arsenal in shock, double blow. Like, fuck off with your buzzwords, bruv. It gets people to click on it, doesn't it? And, yeah, kind of mad. It is what it is. Anyway, keep slapping the likes up. Keep slapping them up. As soon as Chig joins, I'm going to go for a cigarette and move downstairs. Man said more wet floor signs this season than Arsenal have points. Oh, dear. You lot are all simps as well. Look at Steve. Man's perving over Alex Scott as well. I've met Alex Scott outside the Emirates. She's tiny, man. She must be about 4'11" or 5 foot or something, man. She's tiny. She had heels on as well. And she was a midget, bruv. Like, literally borderline midget. It's mad. Man said you look a bit like Bucks. He's a YouTuber. I don't know who that is, bruv. I don't know who that is, but thank you. I'm sure that's not a bad thing. You should go on Football Terrace. Terry respects your opinion, bruv. I go on Football Terrace. Big up to Terry, man. Man's got a wicked channel, bruv. Yeah, he's got loads of people involved. So yeah, big up to Terry, man. Man's built an empire, bruv. Big up to him, man. Always rate him. Look about Alex Scott, you absolute perverts. Leave her alone, man. Alone, you pervs. Hey, that comment's hilarious, by the way. Alex Scott, the Sky Sports czar. Oh shit, you're funny, man. That was actually too funny. Even Alex Scott gets in the Arsenal team. That's actually probably true, you know. That's actually probably true. Make sure you check out the Discord link. It's at the top of the screen in the comments section. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. So make sure you do that. And make sure you are firing these likes up. Nearly 1,000 people still watching. Make sure you're peppering these likes up, man. Come on, we're nearly on 500. Let's go, man. Let's get this up to 700 by kickoff. 469. Hit the likes. Bang. Bish, bash, bosh. Bish, bash, bosh. Llewellyn says if they captured the Anfield sniper shooting at Salah against Everton yesterday. Bro, he was embarrassing, wasn't he? Absolute embarrassment, bro. And you know what? He should be booked for every single one of them. And if he doesn't get booked, he should be done retrospectively. It's an absolute disgrace, like flying with his arms back. Yeah, it's like, bro, you ain't going to fall like that. You know what I'm saying? It's pathetic, mate. Absolute disgrace. It's a disgrace, as Didier Drogba once said. Disgrace. It's not good enough, man. Disgusting. Saka FC are back again in 8 minutes. Yes, bruv, they are back again in 8 minutes. Chiggy Chig, where are you, bruv? Where are you, Chiggy Chig? I need you to hurry, bruv, if you can, because I need to go toilet. I need a cigarette. I need to move downstairs, and I need to set this timer off and running as soon as we kick off, bruv. So, yeah, that would be nice. If we win, it's the top 4 back on. No, if we win, everyone would just be taking the piss out of Jose, bruv. Yeah, that's what will happen. We're above Tottenham. Yeah, we're 9th. We're 9th. Why don't we go like that? Let's get the molecule out like fucking Eubank, bruv. Yes, well, I think that we're 16 points behind Manchester City. I'm in one of them moods today, man. I am in one of them moods today. Oh, dear. Good job. Even the Arsenal ladies ain't doing it. They were my last hope, bruv. Arsenal ladies have gone to pot, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Chris Eubank. I met Chris Eubank Jr., by the way, when Anthony Joshua was fighting Brazil up in Manchester Arena. Me and my boy J-Bomb. Yeah, we were just bowling around the concourse getting a beer and that, yeah. And like he just walked past us on his ones. I was like, that's Eubank Jr., bro. We went and started talking to him, and he was like, don't make too much noise. I don't want a big crowd. All of a sudden, the cameras are out, phones are out. He had to duck off through everyone. Mad. Man said, brilliant Nelson Mandela League. We can still make the top 8. Yes, we can make the top 8. Which Mikel Arteta, in his own words, said isn't good enough for Arsenal. 8th in the FA Cup is not good enough for Arsenal. Well, we're not in the FA Cup. We could be out of Europe on Thursday, and we're currently 10th. His words. But there we go. We should have hired Ancelotti. I totally agree, bruv. But apparently, according to the Arsenal family, Ancelotti was washed up. Oh dear, he's just got Liverpool's first defeat against Everton, or Everton's first win against Liverpool at Anfield for 20 years, bruv. 22 years. Proper manager. He's won there with AC Milan, Real Madrid. He's won there with Everton. He's won there with Chelsea. The boy's a G. He is a G, bruv. Proper manager. There you go. This is a great comment. All you will hear afterwards if Arsenal win is Arteta broke Pep. Arteta's broke party, bruv. I don't know about breaking Pep and Klopp and all them ones, bruv. But yeah, he's broke party. That's what he's done. He's broke Tierney as well. What will today's narrative be? If we lose, it'll be, oh, it don't matter. It was always going to be a tough game. They're the best team in Europe. Arteta said it himself. Blah, blah, blah. And we can concentrate on the Europa League on Thursday. Then if we get knocked out in the Europa League, it'll be, well, at least we can plan for the summer, get out the deadwood, full reset button, and maybe a year out of Europe would do us the best. It's just lowering expectations. We should be up there with fucking West Ham. Yeah, West Ham. Do you know what? West Ham have already got 5 points more this season than they got last season, by the way, at this stage. No. In fact, I think they just stayed up, didn't they? West Ham just stayed up by the skin of their teeth. A couple of points or something they stayed up by. They're flying this season. This is the most points they've had at this stage of a season in the Premier League, West Ham, with David fucking Moyes. Mark Noble, the extra from fucking Towie. Like, turn it in. Jesse Lingardinho, bruv. Doing bits. His goal today was mad. Big up to all of you lot watching. Keep pumping these likes up, man. Chig will be joining me very soon. And there's 500 likes. Come on. Let's push that through to 600 real quick before kickoff. Let's go, man. Where is Chig? Where are you, Chiggy Chig? Where are you? Let's be having you. Because I'm going to fuck up on this timer in a minute because I've got to move and I don't know what the time's saying downstairs. Obviously, it's not time to kick off yet. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to move downstairs now. So I'll be back in 1 minute, yeah? How about that? You can stay and look at the team for 1 minute. Right, we're back. We're about to go live. We are back. Need to move my camera down a tad. Turn the brightness up. There we go. That's a bit better. Pep's shined his head. He's looking ready. A mean for business. Cheers. Thanks. And Chig will be joining us very soon. There he is. Pandemic Pep. He's put his wig on. He looks very pensive, doesn't he? And we're going to kick off in a minute. Chig will be joining us any minute now. Make sure you're butchering these likes up as well. Every man and their dog are doing a watch along for today's game. So the more likes on this stream, the better. I don't know what this referee's doing with his little spud. Like, what was that all about? It's like, instead of spudding, he's gone, tease me. What's that all about? Jonathan Moss. Is he going to be able to keep up with the game? Like, real talk. Aubameyang and De Bruyne are loving life. Kevin De Bruyne playing up front today. He's nearly as pale as his T-shirt, isn't he? He's a sunbed, the fella. Come on, get on with it, man. Let's go. Let's go. Get on with it. They're going to do the taking of the knee, I'd imagine, first. As soon as Chig joins, I'm going for a cigarette, by the way. This is going to get mad. 6-0 is my prediction. There he is, Willian, Chelsea reject. He looks well happy to be there, doesn't he? Big up to everyone watching live. Make sure you pumping these likes up. The Emirates Stadium's looking fantastic. It looks like a carpet. You could eat your dinner off of it. Man City probably will be feasting tonight. Are they going to get on with this or what? What is the hold up here? Come on. What's going on here? Right, they're taking to the knee. Come on. Let's go. We're underway. We are underway. Chig's joining us very late as usual. Well done, Chig. Big up to Georgie in the chat as well. Your team won again today, man. Leicester are flying, bruv. We've got you next Sunday, 12 o'clock. That's not funny, by the way. Mumsy's wetting herself. Yeah, you've got to start work at 10 a.m. Good luck. Man City are already away. Mahrez on the ball. He's in the box. He's crossed one in. Oh, my good God. Sterling's just absolutely shanked one. That should have been 1-0. Oh, dear, oh, dear. It's already, the games have already started. The game has already started. Chiggy Chig is here.
And we're 1-0 down, by the way.
Huh?
We're 1-0 down.
What?
Yep, you heard me. 1-0 down.
Oh, I'm on 1 minute 12. I'm on 1 minute 10 seconds now.
We're about to see it then. As soon as it comes into Mahrez.
It's Mahrez' birthday today. Oh, look at that cross from Mahrez. And Sterling, the smallest player on the pitch, 1-0. Jesus fucking wet. The smallest player on the pitch scores a towering header against our two centre-backs, yeah? Jesus fucking Christ. And so it begins. Welcome to the Banter Club. I told you 6-0. Everyone laughed at me. Well, you're not fucking laughing now, are you? Lee Farage back again.
Look
at Mahrez, look. Tierney, you got to do better, mate. That was shot. And Rob Holding, you absolute wanker. What is he doing? Look, Tierney, you've had a mare. But look at Rob Holding. Didn't have a clue where Sterling was. That's disgraceful. Absolutely abysmal defending, man. Tierney, hang your head, mate. You're better than that. And Rob Holding, I expect, and Becky B at backstick. Look at him, Ponce. Absolute wankers, the lot of them. Wankers. And it begins. Happy Sunday, Chig. Happy Sunday, mate. Might as well change the score now then, hadn't we? Jesus Christ. Everyone who said I was negative, it's now 1-0 inside 1 minute, yeah? Up against the best team in the league that don't concede any goals, by the way. Fucking hell. Unbelievable, Jeff. It's just unbelievable. Look at him. Rob Balding, not Holding, Rob Balding, bruv. Man's hairline goes back to the Invincibles. They've got a free kick. They've whipped it to the back stick. Look at De Bruyne, inch perfect. Mahrez is toying with Tierney. They're just too good. They're not even playing with a flipping striker. That's how confident they are, Chig. Are you on mute? I think you're on mute, mate. Can't hear a word you're saying, mate. I can hear you now, yeah. I can hear you now.
Oh.
I don't know what was going on, but I couldn't hear you, mate. I was on a different screen, changing the score. This is crap. This is mad. Rather, this is the thing. I said this in the build-up, yeah, into the watch-along, in the build-up. I said they always score in the first 20 minutes against us. Doesn't matter whether it's home or away, they always score in the first 20 minutes. Yeah, and then you chase ever since. How? Yeah, I could hear you now, man. How can you let the smallest player on the pitch out-jump your centre-back? Rob Holding didn't have a clue where he was, and he was standing right next to him. And people want to tell me that this geezer's decent. He is absolutely dog shit. But he's one of the manager's pets, so he has to keep him. Same with
they're in here. Mahrez. Oh, sorry, that's Sterling. Oh, Sterling, you fucked that up. I ain't gonna lie, that should have been 2-0.
Oh, they're gonna batter us. I told you, 6-0, bruv. Everyone was laughing. 6-0.
That should have been 2-0. He fucked that up clean.
Well, they should have been 3-0 up already because Sterling missed one before that.
Hector got sat down. Holding again didn't know where he was.
Look at that fucking pass from Fernandinho. That was just mad. Mahrez is pulling the strings here, bruv. Tierney's getting the run around. And this is the thing. I said I wouldn't want to start Tierney in the team, yeah? Bruv, he's only just come back from fitness and he's up against one of the best wingers in the league.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Right,
I said that in my preview as well. I said that
he's going to get twisted all ends up today, Tierney, bro.
Ideally,
I think he's class, but Mahrez is in.
When he gets right up to fitness, he's fantastic.
Oh, I've just seen that pass as well. Sterling, oh my God, Sterling just sat them all down. Becky B just got sent back to Barca B team, bruv. Absolute dog shit footballer. Look at that pass, by the way. That pass was a joke. Look at Bellerin just sliding past. Yeah, Sterling, look at that pass from De Bruyne. Unbelievable, Techers, blood. Unbelievable. We are getting ripped. Oh, we've managed to get into their half, Chig. Make a note of the minute, 5 minute 42. It'll probably be the first time this half and the only time this half. All of a sudden, there's 1,100 people watching. Welcome to the Banter Club. The Banter bus is in town. We're going to get slapped 6-0. I told everyone this in the preview. Yeah, everyone laughed at me, bruv. Everyone laughed at me. We are getting battered. They should already be 2 or 3-0 up inside 6 minutes. And this is the worrying thing about it, is if we get destroyed, that'll totally ruin us for Thursday.
Believe it or not, when West Ham beat Spurs earlier, X had 10,000 people watching live.
Yeah, do you know what? I was watching it when he had 6,000 at half time.
I'm like, what the heck? 10,000 people.
Yeah, big up to him, man. He's funny as fuck, that guy. Look, Mahrez is just taking the wholesale piss, bruv. He's just, look, why is Pablo Marie midway in their half pushing Mahrez back? Why are you even in that position? It makes no look. And now Tierney's at centre back. Why is Tierney? What's Tierney at centre back for? Eh? Oh my God! Look at Mahrez. Oh my God, Mahrez is a fucking gangster, bro. That geezer is so cold. It is mad, bro. He's just the way he's just sat Marie down as well. Like, whoops, see you later, bro. Baby giraffe settings in the box. Look at him.
Oh, and playing out from the back against the best team. At playing out from the back, and they're pressing us like bitches. Oh dear.
Well, as soon as they go 2-0 up, Pepper just say to him, "Yeah, turn the screw." Oh, don't do that. Oh, thank God for that. I've just seen that De Bruyne one where who's marking De Bruyne on the edge of the box on the corner, that's by the way. Pathetic.
Unlucky, Pepe.
Absolutely pathetic, bruv. Come on, Arteta. He couldn't call in some favours from Pep. So man would score in the 80th minute. Bruv, I told you it's going to be 6-0 by the 80th minute. I told everyone this. And so far, it's proving me right. They could be 3 or 4-0 up. Only Arteta could weaken our midfield by buying Partey and loaning out Maitland-Niles, Guendouzi, Willock, Torreira, but keeping El Neni, Xhaka and Ceballos. Exactly. Oh, my God. I've just seen that pass out from the back. Record in all competitions since defeat against Tottenham in November. They have not lost a single game out of their last 24 league games in all competitions. They've won 21 and drawn 3. That is how good Man City are.
I can believe
and
it.
This is without a striker on the pitch.
I can believe it.
Bro, they're playing De Bruyne up front. Like, come on. They're just taking the mick. Oh, Tierney, go on.
So is Jesus injured then?
No, he's on the bench.
Damn,
they don't need a striker, bro. They're that confident. They don't need Aguero or Jesus, bro. Just sit him on. You're on the bench, bro. You're on the bench. Yeah, we'll just stick De Bruyne up front against this little waste man team from North London. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how they look at us, bro. We ain't no big team anymore. All these managers, they talk the good game. Pep coming out with his little, oh yeah, well, Mikel Arteta's doing a really good job at Arsenal, and you can see that they've been so unlucky. And they've dominated every game they've played in. Pep clearly don't watch Arsenal, mate, because we get dominated every week by Burnley and Crystal Palace and Brighton and all these other shit teams. Yeah, and Arsenal can win the league. They're setting themselves up to challenge for titles. How much do you reckon he paid Pep to say that? When I had the Man City fan on yesterday, yeah, I said, would you take Arteta at Arsenal? She said no. Sorry, at Man
Obviously
City.
not.
I said, would you take him at Man City? She was like, no.
Everton wouldn't take him.
Bro, Ancelotti is the guy.
You asked that chick, what was her name? Kendall. Would she have him at Newcastle?
Newcastle, and she said no.
And she hates Steve Bruce, like most Newcastle fans, and she still said no. I don't know about that still. If that don't tell you what you need to know, I don't know what does.
Do you think if we lose on Thursday, he's getting sacked?
No,
I don't either. And that sums it all up. Yeah, the fact that you dump us out of every competition by February, and we're 10th in the table.
That seems to be the new narrative. I notice that certain fans are taking this. Oh, if Arsenal lose this game, and oh, thank God I saved on the £5. If Arsenal lose this game and on Thursday, does that mean Arteta will get sacked? And I'm like, you reckon the sort of answer that Edu gave the other day? No chance. No chance. They seem to think that they've unearthed this greatest manager,
tactical genius ever. Manager that's going to dominate world football. Big up to my boy Rusty as well. Big up Connor, man. Go and check out his channel if you haven't. And Connor, I ain't ignoring you. I've just been so busy, bruv. Like literally, I tell people I'm going to call them back, and I speak to them about 2 weeks later, or 4 weeks later, literally all the time, bruv. I've got about 10 messages from people on here, yeah, saying that they're going to call me. I'm going to call them and stuff like that. So yeah, it's mad. It is actually mad, bruv.
Told you need a PA. I told you that a while ago.
Huh?
Need a PA. I told you that a while ago.
Yeah, I do need a PA. Big up for your super sticker as well, Connor. Appreciate that, man. I do need a PA, bruv. This channel is I'm too busy, bruv. I am literally too busy for anything. Yeah, like I started work at 2:30. It's now 4:45, and we're only 11 minutes into the game. Yeah, then after the game, we're going to do player ratings. After the player ratings, I'm going to be doing the post-match reaction. After that, I'm going to have to download the watch-along, edit the best bits. Well, there ain't going to be any best bits. In fact, the watch-along,
the worst bits.
So, yeah, it'll be the highlights of us sitting there getting a meltdown because Man City have gone 3-0 up, 4-0 up, 5-0 up, 6-0 up. Oh, yeah, okay. He's lucky there's no fans in the ground this season, man. I'm telling you.
I will say, to be fair, we are starting to come into this game a little bit.
Yeah, that's the worst thing that could happen because they'll just batter us on the break.
Yeah. Oh, that's a ball. Oh. I thought Granit Xhaka actually did something good.
Nope. When was the last time we actually seen anything good from Granit Xhaka, bro?
I know that dude there.
I'm just looking at that goal again, right? Tierney's had a mare. Tierney's been twisted all ends up. Look at Rob Holding, yeah? He has no idea where Sterling is. Sterling is 4 foot, bruv. Look at him. Bruv. Troops' boy Czar's bigger than him, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's a certified dwarf. Do you know what I'm saying? Bruv, man's a midget, bruv, yeah? And Rob Holding's, what, 6'2"? And he's just didn't have a clue where he was. Embarrassing. Anyway, I'm going for a cigarette, mate. I'm going for a cigarette.
Go on, then.
I'm going to keep this on because it's got this. It's got the timer and that on it. Yeah, so I'll just mute it. Yeah.
Yeah. No problem.
All right, I'll be back in a minute. Make sure you pump these likes up. By the way, yeah, we're on. How many are we on? 613. Let's get this to 1,000 likes. There's 1,100 people watching. 1,111. Make sure you slap the granny out the likes, like Pep is slapping the granny out of pandemic Pep. And I'll be back again in a minute. Make sure you follow Chig's channel. Subscribe to that. Link in the title. And my Discord server is pinned to the comments, so make sure you check that out as well.
Gone.
How many we got on Discord? 357. Come on, let's get that to 400. I'll be back again in a minute, man. I'll be back in a minute.
Literally just Gondogan is starting to get going. Just had a little run down the left that Lennon was able to cut out. When that guy starts galloping, I know my boy must have him in his fantasy football team. Oh dear. See, I'm jealous, really. I don't know about you guys. I'm jealous. I look at this Man City side and I just see how dynamic they are, how free-flowing they are. Sure, they can buy what they want. But it's more than that. You know, this is a team who finished how far behind Liverpool last year? And they were off the pace this year. And then they just decided, fuck this. Somehow, Man City, a whole Man City, went under the radar and they just went about their business. Just thought, Rago, we're just going to put a 17, 18 game unbeaten run because we know we can do it and find ourselves top again. And let's face it, probably going to win the league again. That is just how good they are. I want to hear all this Pep 2.0 nonsense. This is the real Pep right here. He's just got them playing the perfect football. It is confidence. You're right, Lorraine. It is confidence. I think it's they're clearly at the top of their game. Like I said on the podcast the other day, I think they're in absolute top gear, free-flowing football. There's a reason that we were 11-2 going into this game. I did feel like a flutter and bet on Arsenal. I'm kind of glad I forgot to actually do it. Just saves me on the money because there's no way I could see Arsenal winning this game. The only thing I would say is at least 16 minutes has gone and we haven't conceded a second. That's probably the most positive thing I could say. Look, they're doing the replay of the goal. Look at how Sterling just leaping in between Bellerin and Holden. Just poor. It's just poor. They're doubling up on Pepe, I notice, which they should be. Sterling is really dropping deep to help out that left back with Pepe. I've forgotten his name.
Bruv, this is embarrassing so far. It's like we're just too scared to do anything.
Okay. Oh! I
ain't even seen it yet.
Oh, you're offside anyway. Oh, well, I think Aubameyang was offside. But the shot from Saka would have counted. Oh, man. What happened there? You didn't strike that with any real confidence as well. Oh.
I'm about to watch it now. Their weakest point in their whole team is left back. But Sterling's doubling back every single time, man.
That's literally what I just said, yeah.
Yeah, he's doubling back every time because they know that their weak point is that left back and they know that Pepe's up against him. Yeah, I would have put Saka up against him. Saka's been brilliant this season off. Yeah, I just seen that chance. But that's the thing, like Saka's done all of his best work this season on the right wing. So I know, let's put him on the left. Idiot. Absolute idiot, bruv. It was a good little cross back from Tierney, little reverse one. And Saka, Aubameyang was offside and it hit him. I don't think it was going in anyway, was it? Seriously, man. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable.
Holden is having a shocker.
What's your time check?
I'm watching it live, you know this. 19:04, 5.
That's really, yeah, you're only about 40 seconds ahead then.
Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad. This is not good, mate. But it is only 1-0. It is only 1-0.
All right. Let's focus. Tierney down the left. There's no one with him, though. Oh, I miscontrolled that.
Oh dear, oh dear. 20 minutes gone nearly, man. And they are literally dominated. Look at what they're doing when see there. This is what a top team does against you, yeah? Right? I've just seen that one with Tierney down the left. But this is what a top team do against you when you're trying to do this passing out from the back crap, yeah? They just go, yeah, cool. You want to pass out from the back? We'll just put 4 men on the edge of your 18-yard box. Yeah? Let's see how good your technical ability is now with them centre-backs, yeah? Because if you make one mistake, we've got Gundogan, Sterling, De Bruyne, and Mahrez ready to pounce. That's what top teams do, bruv. And if we lose this, by the way, this is more losses than we had last season, more losses than we had the season before. And apparently he's taking us forwards.
Yeah, apparently we're harder to beat.
Yeah, apparently we're harder to beat. Oh, we've got the second best defence in the league. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. Chelsea have got the second best defence in the league. Aston Villa have got the third best defence in the league. Some of the passes, like De Bruyne didn't pull that one off, but some of the passes De Bruyne sees are just next level, bruv. It's mad. It's like his levels ahead of every player on the pitch in every game, isn't it? It is actually crazy. Keep pumping these likes up if you haven't already. A big up to everyone watching live.
They're so good at this passing thing.
Bruv, they're just relentless. And the thing is, we'd have to do what nobody's done in the 24 games previous to this lot, and that's actually beat them. Yeah, in all competitions. They ain't lost in 24 games before this one. They've won 17 straight games. Oh, but he ended Pep's record when he was at Bayern Munich. Fucking turn it in. Seriously. Even the goalkeeper could go and play up front, bruv. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Their goalkeeper's got better technical ability than half of our 11. Have you seen their bench, by the way? Their bench is better than most of our 11, bruv. It is. They got Foden on the bench, Aguero on the bench, Jesus on the bench, Laporte's on the bench. It's just a joke. The team's just mad. This has been the longest 22 minutes of my life so far.
It really feels.
It's dragged, isn't it?
It feels like it. It feels like a really dragged out game. Oh, of course we're gonna fuck it up because we're not as good as passing at them. I hate it when we pass out. If you know you're not as good as passing as them, set something up.
But that's what I said a minute ago. When you're trying to pass out from the back against a decent team, yeah, they just go, yeah, cool, no worries. We'll just put our best 4 players on the edge of your box, and we'll force you into trying to hit it long. But then what we do is we get our centre backs to split, and we get Fernandinho to drop in just in case you win it. So he'll be a sweeper, yeah. And Ruben Diaz will just power through everyone. Oh my god. I've just seen them absolutely carve us to pieces, and no one was there for the tapping. He squared it back. I think, who was it? I think it was Gundogan. Yeah, it was Mahrez. Oh my god, we are fucking shit. We are so shit. But he's taken us forwards. Yes, I can see a style of play and a philosophy. What are you watching? We are worse now. How can we sign Thomas Partey, Gabriel, and actually be worse?
As you would say, they're in there.
Oh
my gosh.
Bro, they've carved open about 4 or 5 really big chances so far in this game. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before they go 2-0 up. And then they'll probably go 3-0 up on the stroke of half time, and then he'll get them in at half time and he'll say, right, that's it. Batter them second half. Don't hold up. Go out there. He'll probably bring Jesus and Aguero on in the second half. Jesus. Aguero always bags against us. Like, do you remember when he done Mustafi in the League Cup final from a goal kick? Do you remember that? Literally goal kick it back. It was like Davinson Sanchez face plant in the ground the other day. Do you remember that in the League Cup final against Mustafi?
Possession, 30% Arsenal, 70% City. And yeah, I do remember. to answer your question.
Look at Gundogan, bruv. Man's taking souls, bruv. He'll nearly done. Oh, look, Mahrez again. Look, he's just, oh, Mahrez, you're sick. Oh my god, he's just too good, bruv. Man's doing ball rolls in our box. Oh, if only we'd signed fucking Mahrez, bruv. He didn't want to pay the money. He didn't want to pay the fucking money. Oh, fucking Wenger, bruv. I nearly signed Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, nearly. Could have, should have, didn't. Shut the fuck up. Do you know what I'm saying? Or well, I could have signed Erling Haaland. Yeah, well done, mate. Knob.
I hate those stories.
He does it all the time.
My least favorite thing about that man.
Every time he speaks on being Spuds, well, I nearly say, yeah, guess what, mate? I nearly pulled fucking Jennifer Lopez one day, mate. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Them fucking stories. I just don't. Oh,
why tell us? Why say anything?
Yeah, just why say something? I don't understand what purpose that is. I've made that comparison before. It's like your girl telling you halfway through the day, I almost woke you up for a blowjob today. The fuck do I need? What do I need that information for now? Right now for? You didn't. So why are you telling me that now?
Yeah, I nearly won the lottery, but I didn't buy a ticket. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, Pablo Marie's having a disaster class, by the way. He's all over the place today, Marie. This is shocking.
And almost 2.
No, Partey isn't even in full training yet. He was training on his own on
he's
Friday.
watching training, apparently.
Yeah, he was training on his ones, just watching through a gate going, oh, can I come back yet, Mikel?
What have we done to that man? The guy never suffered injuries.
You see when certain people were saying he's broken Klopp? No, bro, he's broken Thomas Partey. That's what he's done.
How has he managed to... You know, you can't break an African easily. What the heck has he done?
Bro, man's Ghanaian, mate. Yeah, man's as strong as an ox, and we have snapped him in half every time. Do you know what it was? It's because we brought him on the deadline day, yeah. So he didn't have a full pre-season, and then we've rushed him straight into the team 2-3 weeks later. Mahrez is wide open every single day. Where is Pablo Marie? Oh my fucking god! Why is Pablo Marie playing at CM? We got away with that.
Well tracked back, Saka.
Oh, we're actually boring, man. We're crap. Why did he change the centre-back pairing? Because Thursday...
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand
Thursday's more important, but then again, he's playing Saka, he's playing Odegaard, he's playing Aubameyang. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the only surprise for me is that he didn't play Willian today.
Because I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised Gabriel and Luis are not playing. Very surprised.
It's mad.
Speaking of Willian, they're just showing him on my blood clot screen.
Oh dear! Don't worry, mate. He'll come good according to him. According to this manager, he's going to come good, mate. Yeah, he's going to come good. Some of the balls this lot play inside through the lines are just insane, mate. Absolutely unbelievable. As Saeed would say, they're killer passes, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Arteta looks stressed. You're lucky there's no fans there, mate. Trust me. He has been lucky this season. There's no fans. When we're getting beaten by Burnley, Wolves, Leicester, Villa, yeah, drawing with Palace, losing to Southampton. Yeah, he is so lucky, bruv. 60,000 telling him
watch this.
What he's
just
doing.
Before 29 minutes, if anything sums up Hector Bellerin, it's this little passage of play. Just watch what he does. Right? Flipping heck. That guy is so bad.
Our next 6 fixtures: Benfica, Leicester, Burnley, Spurs, West Ham, Liverpool. You know what? We'll be the team that go and get piped by Liverpool, won't we? Everyone else is beating them. We'll go and get slapped. Salah turned back into the Salah of old. Mane turned back into Mane of old. Firmino has been dog shit all season. He'll go and bag hat-trick.
Watch it. Because I can see it coming up to it.
I'm about to watch it now. Yeah. He's down the right.
So bad. This is so bad.
Oh,
you know, the funny thing is, I don't even know what he was trying to do. I don't even know what he was trying to do. It's just like, what were you even trying to accomplish with that little move?
He's crap, bruv. He is absolutely crap. We've said this for time. He's rubbish. He's not a footballer. We got away with that. That could have been a foul there. Rob Holding just went straight through the back of one of their players. Tierney's just had an effort. At least we've had a shot. Well done, Tierney. We've had a shot. Yes. This took us 30 minutes, but look at De Bruyne marauding over halfway. Mate, this is painful. Real talk, it's painful. They're not even in top gear either. They're just coasting in second gear at the minute. They're literally coasting. Man said Bellerin masterclass. Becky B, get him out, bruv. Mate. Their passing is just unreal. In tight spaces, it is just ridiculous.
So good. So good.
They're brilliant to watch, aren't they? And Mahrez is offside. But Mahrez has twisted up Tierney all ends up so far today, man. And that's why I said, like, I probably would have. I don't know. It's a hard one because I don't want Bellerin in the team, so I'd go with Cedric at right back. But now we ain't got any other left backs, bruv. You've got to throw him in. Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just like Tierney's just come back from injury, and you're putting him up against one of the hottest wingers in the league right now.
I think Mahrez would have twisted up Cedric as well. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
right back player.
Man's rating Mahrez now, yeah.
Bro, let's listen. I think he's a good player. I think I don't put him on the God level. You put him on.
Yeah,
he's a good player. He's a good player.
Man's up there with Jackie Grealish and Tierney, bro. Yeah, he's a bad boy footballer.
He's a very good player. I've always liked Mahrez.
Mm. The way that even the goalkeeper, bro, the way he's just chipping him out. That's how you pass out from the back. None of this just like flapping every time you do it. Their goalkeeper's just so cash on the ball. He's just chilling, just dinking them over the striker.
Counter. Fucking hell, I thought that guy was going to nick the ball. Granit Xhaka. Yeah, of course you go backwards, you fucking idiot. Because nothing's ever passed forward quick. Nothing.
Did you see that? I didn't even clock it during the game the other day. Did you see when he was going to Tierney went to do a give and go with him, and he had loads of space, and he could have passed it infield to Ceballos. No, infield to Ceballos or Odegaard or someone, and he passed it all the way back to Luis. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Even Ceballos got the ump with him. Yeah, like, I don't know why any manager rates that Granit Xhaka, bruv. 4 managers now. It's mad.
Like him for his long-range passing, but for me, he doesn't have enough.
This isn't Germany, mate. You ain't got time to do all of that.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough pluses for me to justify his place in the team. He barely has enough pluses to justify his place in the squad.
Mm. Did you have him to be booked? Yeah. He should have been booked for that tackle earlier. Went straight through the back of him. Oh my God. Look at that. They've got a 5-on-3. Oh my God. Gundogan with a heavy touch. We got away with that. They genuinely, real talk, in 33 minutes could have been 5 up. With the chances they've had. Yeah, he's just letting everything go. Bernardo Silva's just tripped over the ball in our box. We got away with another one.
Do you know what? If Gundogan really should have left it to Sterling.
Yeah, he should have. Sterling. Yeah. We got away with it. We're riding our luck at the minute because if they crank this up another gear, up to 3rd gear instead of 2nd, they'll blitz us. And we've done nothing, man. This is rubbish.
Actually, no, they went, what's that? Grealish might get for the season.
For the rest of the season? Oh, wow. Grealish could be out for the season.
Was it?
Mm.
Oh, it was a bad injury then?
Shin splints. Yeah, he should have left it for Sterling. Sterling would have finessed that straight in. We got away with that. Who was that went flying on halfway? Was that Xhaka, was it? Rob Holding again. Look at Rob Holding. Look, his positional sense is dead. Big up to Jez, proper Arsenal. He says, Arteta, Holding, Belen, Xhaka, El Neni, please, 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 just fuck off. You're all shit and ruining the pride of the shirt and the badge. Exactly. Get them all out, Jez. We've seen proper Arsenal players, mate. None of this crap. The only one that has any pride in him by the looks of it, well, there's a few. Maybe there's 5. Other than that. But this manager keeps picking. Look at Bellerin's first touch every time. Useless. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you. It's mad. Man said Hector Bellerin. Oh, dude. It's fucking embarrassing, bro.
Okay, that's a ball, actually, from Xhaka. Go on, Tierney.
This is mad. Oh, okay. Dear, oh, dear.
I'm good.
Thank you, mate.
Can't pass short, though, can you?
Big up to Kieran United for your donation, mate. There was a comment I wanted to read. I can't find it, but somebody said, why start Pablo Mari when he's not started a competitive game for 6 weeks? Exactly. Exactly.
The guy makes no sense when he rotates. He really doesn't.
Bro,
he rotates people when they're bang on form, and then just on a random, he'll put somebody who hasn't played for like 5-6 weeks and expects results.
Bro, where's Eddie? Does anyone know where Eddie is? Bro?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who Eddie's pissed off.
We rejected 25 million from West Ham to never play him again since.
Yeah, I said that in my preview. I said, you know what? I don't rate the kid, but poor Eddie. This guy probably was looking forward to a move deep down. So he'd be playing a lot more regular.
At a team that are in the Champions League spots.
Flipping that. Oh, Aubameyang. You've been anonymous in this game, and you had a chance there to just nip that ball. I know you're injured now, but flip.
It's ridiculous, man.
He's having one of them anonymous games.
Jordan says you're still technically in the game. That'd be the narrative. The longer it goes, it was only 1-0.
It was only 1-0. Yeah.
Do you remember at the Etihad?
I am bracing myself for them bars.
Remember, we lost 1-0, and Arteta said, "Well, we normally lose 3-0, so 1-0 was better." That's our manager, you know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is one of the most loser-type mentalities, damn.
Exactly. Yeah, well, at least we didn't lose 3-0.
How many points do you get for only it being 1-0? See, for me, I equate that to when people say we got the best defense in the league, but we're 10th. It's like, all right, great.
It's pathetic, man. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Big up Chig's long-lost Greek-Norwegian brother. Back again.
He's back
I've come to see the banter. Yes, well, you've come to the right place.
All right, yes. Okay, focus. That's it. Across.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? I've just watched that Ruben Diaz give away a foul on Aubameyang, yeah? Right? Man clearly won the ball, bro, right in front of the referee.
Yeah.
Some of the refereeing decisions in this game have been mad. It's mad. Big up to your long-lost Greek-Norwegian brother. Big up to Love's Music as well. Thank you, mate. Smash the likes up. How many likes do we have on this video? We currently have 707. Let's get this up to 1,000, man. There's 1,200 people watching this live now. I'm sure that'll jump again when it goes 2-0. Odegaard has just given away the ball. Well done, mate. We've got it back. Xhaka, Saka, Tierney. Oh, my God. Tierney, man. Tierney's dropped a stinker so far, by the way. His crossing's been dead. And we should have known this, and this is why we shouldn't have started him, because his crossing the other night when he came on was atrocious. Yeah, because
he's a while to get fit, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's not fit enough to start a game. Bruv, the geezer ain't played for fucking 6 weeks. Yeah, so I know. Let's just give him a start against Man City when Cedric's been playing all right recently. Do you know what I mean? His decisions are backwards, man.
Oh. Just had a cross there, but no one got to the end of it.
Exactly. 6 to 8 weeks out and then back versus City. The manager ain't got a Scooby what he's doing. Pepe's done nothing. None of them have done nothing.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you who the best player is, to be fair.
None of them. In fact, you know what? I'd say Leno, and he ain't had anything to do. So because he ain't had anything to do, he's man of the match for us so far. Yeah, because of his dopey defence. I mean, Tierney again, another shit cross. Pathetic. Yeah, another training game at the Emirates for Man City. Every single season, bruv.
Yeah.
Mate, I remember when we lost the League Cup final to this lot. Wenger's last season. And there was about 20,000 people in the ground, mate. It was freezing. It was snowing. Yeah, it was about 20,000. It was like 1/3 full. Yeah, they went 2-0 up in 22 minutes or so. 10,000 walked out. There was 10,000 people left. I think that was the final nail in Wenger's coffin. And Jens Lehmann's confirmed that he was told to leave. By the way, yeah, that Wenger was told to leave. Yeah, he said it because he was talking about the hierarchy. He said the structure's not good enough, and Arteta thinks something or other. Arteta thinks it's more about him or something. I can't remember. He said something like that.
Oh, look at the end scored. Yes.
Yeah, he said something. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'll get it because I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, I don't want to get it wrong.
Need more of these legends to be honest, not look out for their boy. Be honest.
What did he say? Here we go. He said, where is it? Right. I think Mikel Arteta is a good coach, but it seems to be a lot about him. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's the right blend at the club. If there's the right blend at the club. When I was there, David Dean worked incredibly well with Arsene Wenger on the administration side. Now that's different. Yeah, you don't even know who is in charge or who's making the decisions. When I was there as a coach in Arsene's final year, and he was criticised and told it was time to leave. Yeah, they told him it was time to leave, bruv. Yeah, as a former player, I want the club to do well, but it's hard to see them struggling as they are doing. Yeah, so he's basically said Arteta's an arrogant twat. It's all about him, bruv. Which it is. It does all seem to be about him. He doesn't care about the team, bruv. He's just doing it as, it's me. It's me. I'm Mikel Arteta.
How long have I been saying that? How long have I been saying that? That was why Ramsey. That was why Ramsey was very wary of Arteta taking over as manager. The first time when actually left initially, and before Emre came.
It's mad, isn't it? This is actually crap, mate. Lorraine says Sterling should not be scoring headers. Rob Holding didn't have a clue where he was. Didn't have a clue. And he was right next to him. Rob Holding against Villa didn't know where Ollie Watkins was.
Yeah. We've got two big defenders. I think Holding's 6'2", Mary's 6'5", and somehow, 5'10" Sterling.
He ain't even 5'10", is he? How tall is Sterling? Sterling can only be about 5'7", bruv. Come on. Sterling height. Let's Google it. 1.7 meters. How tall is that, bruv?
Oh, gosh.
1.7 meters in feet. Yeah? 1.7 meters in feet, bruv, is 5'5". 5'5", out jumping a 6'2" centre back, yeah? In fact, is Rob Holding even 6'2"? Should we have a look?
I think Holding would be about 6'1", 6'2", yeah.
188 centimetres, yeah? So he's 11 centimetres, but fucking hell, bruv.
Yeah, so I'm 6'1", and I'm 187 centimetres.
Yeah, he's 6'1". He's 6'1". Just over 6'1", between 6'1" and 6'2", and he's letting a 5'5" fucking midget out jump him for a header in the box.
Sterling is a 5'5", though. I will say that.
Now Sterling's tiny, man. He's the smallest player on the pitch, bruv. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Man's 5'5", and you're letting him score headers in the box. Oh, dear.
On Peps.
Embarrassing, mate. Embarrassing. Yeah, he's 5'5". It's shocking, isn't it? It is actually a disgrace. He is their top goal scorer this season, to be fair, Sterling. Sterling's 5'7", apparently. There you go. Well, either way, 5'7" is still tiny. .7 meters in feet, according to Google search, is 5.5. So all you man telling me is 5.7. Have a word with Google, bruv, because it says 5'5".
Either way, 5'7" doesn't really strengthen the case.
Yeah, either way, even if he is 5'7". Look at Granit Xhaka. Let me just cross it straight to Ruben Dias's head because I can't be asked to put a quality ball in the box. Fucking useless prick.
Well, as you would call him, Pandemic Pep faces another talk where he has to pick up the players at halftime.
Yeah, exactly. This is a good point for Gideon, by the way. The only positive is it ain't 3-0.
Yeah, pretty much.
Before they scored, Sterling should have scored. Yeah, then after they scored, literally a minute later, they should have scored. They should have been 3-0 up in 6 minutes. It's pathetic. Man said Xhaka couldn't pass wind. Oh, mate. What we're going to do at half time? It's half time, bruv. What we're going to do?
I see Dammy's in the house.
Big up Dammy Welbeck. Do. Dammy Welbeck. Do. Big up Dammy, baby. Yeah, come on, man. You sacked your legend, bruv, and you ain't lost a game since. We've not even got a legend in charge, and he's taking liberties, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
They didn't play that well yesterday, though.
Still didn't lose. They somehow scrambled a draw at Southampton away, bruv.
True. But against a team that have been getting piped by everybody recently.
Yeah, they
thought Chelsea would have rolled into town and done the same.
They'd lost 6 in a row, Southampton, didn't they? But this is shit, bruv. Like, real talk, Man City are in second gear. They ain't even trying. Absolute crap.
Did you get my text, by the way?
El Nenny's poor. Who knew? Oh, yes. All of us did for the last 5 years.
Did you get my text, by the way?
Let me see. What text?
WhatsApp, I should say.
Yeah. I'll text back to that time ago, bruv.
Oh, right. Okay.
Back to that time ago, bruv.
Okay. I didn't realize. I was thinking, what is that about? I thought so.
Funny,
I thought so, but I wanted to check. I did think so, though. I thought that might be the case. Okay.
Yeah, funny, man. Right, listen, I'm going for a cigarette, bruv.
All right, go on.
I'll be back in a minute. Well, I'll be about 3 or 4 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm going to go for a toilet break and a cigarette. I'll stick this on mute. I'll leave this screen on, but I'll stick it on mute, yeah?
Sure. Do your thing.
All right, cool.
You guys are so antisocial. Sorry, AFC Smith. Oh, dear. Arsenal. Well, like somebody said very recently, at least it's not 3-0. We are not getting piped yet. I feel like City are cruising, though. and they can turn the screw any second. Are Arsenal capable of playing better? Sure. Do I think that will happen? Probably not. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Eyeball's just been out for a drive. Joanne, you told me Balogun would be on the bench. Where is he? Where is he? Bellerin is is a batty crease. I heard that diss for ages. Big up, Mr. Bull. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Yes, unique on the case. So, what do you guys think of the game? Has it changed your opinion in terms of what the score would be? The game is playing out how I kind of thought. Again, when I kind of predicted the way things would go on the podcast, I said that I think there'll be a period where Arsenal are somewhat competitive, and then the floodgates will open because someone will make an error, and it could end up being about 3-0. We're yet to see that latter part, but the competitive part has started to happen. So, we just started to ease back into things by having a few chances at the end and some possession towards the end. But City just looks so dynamic. They look like they can hurt us in every single direction, every single angle. So far, most of their attacks are coming down their right-hand side. Mahrez seems to have Tierney on toast. I've got a feeling Gundogan is going to have a pretty big say on the way the game goes in this game, because he looks like someone who is not really being tracked by Hector on the other side, and I feel like he's going to come in and probably end up doing something. So we'll see what happens. We could have signed Mahrez. Yes, we could have. We could have. The year before City signed him, we could have signed him, but we just didn't put up the money. I think Leicester at the time wanted something like 35 million. We weren't prepared to do it. Then Mahrez had a bit of a sulk because Leicester was denying his move to Arsenal. And then in the end, I think he had a really good season late towards the back end of that year. Then that's why he ended up going to City for like 40 million or whatever it ended up being. But it's the story of, that's the story of Arsene Wenger's tenure at Arsenal. It's like he always had the ability to see the player, but never ever do what it takes to get the player. And it's for me, the thing I hate about him the most is this need to tell that story. I hate it. I hate it. Stop telling me that story. Don't like being dick teased at the best of times. Big up, Unique. Working overtime as usual. I'm so sorry to Lee. Uh-oh. What's Jordan done? What you done, Jordan? How do you lot feel about Rob Holding? For me, I think he's dipped as a player. There was one time I thought that he would go on and be a relatively decent player, but that doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. I'm not sure why, because he's playing regularly under Arteta, and he's had a couple of bad injuries, and then usually with Holding, it takes him a while to get up to fitness from that injury, and then he usually plays really well. But I think the last year or so, I just think he's been really poor, like really poor. And maybe you have to ask yourself if he was that good in the first place. I still don't understand what has happened to Callum Chambers. Remember him? Yeah, believe it or not, this motherfucker's training and has been training for the last month, but he doesn't even get into squads, how much more starting games? I just, the way Arteta rotates teams, I will never understand. Like, you look at our defense, and I just think to myself, so you really think that Chambers wouldn't add something to this? Because don't get me wrong, I don't think he's the best defender in the world, right? But you guys know Chig knows defenders, right? And the one quality I give Chambers is he's a very composed, calm defender. And as someone who a lifetime ago used to play in defense, there is nothing more calming than when the guy next to you is composed, calm, at ease, and is playing a nice pass. Because then it puts you at ease, the goalkeeper's at ease, and then that whole feeling is transferred through the defense. At the moment, you've just got panic stations. You got Rob Holding, who's a headless chicken. You've got Pablo Mari, who, let's face it, is just happy to fucking be there. You got David Luiz, who could not give two shits. Like, he's just one of them guys who just happy-go-lucky, will make a mistake, tomorrow will be the class clown again. And then you got Gabriel, who, I'll be honest, I said this in my preview, I still think the jury's out on. I think he's probably the best of a bad lot, but I'm not totally convinced by him. I still think he's too aggressive. I do see something in him that we can improve to make him a really, really good player. But I'm not yet convinced by him. And and then things like that make you question, all right, so how bad could Saliba have been? Because if this is your choice of what you think is good, I want to see what you think is not good. You know? Just for me, there's just many reasons. I'll be honest. There are many reasons I'm not an Arteta fan. I must admit. There are many, many reasons that for me, I don't see me ever having faith in the man. Because it's all well and good that he didn't have experience, which is bad enough for me. But the fact that he's just not learning from his mistakes, the way he rotates the team, the way he approaches games, the way he suddenly will put in a brand new... I don't have faith in David Luiz, but you've been playing Gabriel and David Luiz week in, week out. You have a big game. Your answer is, I'll take them both out and put in two brand new defenders in. It just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. You think you upset him? Oh, Jordan. Oh, wait till he's back and then apologize. I'll highlight it for you. £50,000 donation if we win. Marco, I'm going to hold you to that. Be like, hold up, where's that £50,000 donation? David Luiz is finished. I agree with you. But it's just for me. It's the logic I don't understand for Arteta. For when people question why I'm so harsh against him, I don't understand his logic. I don't understand why the club have gambled on his experience. There's a lot of things I don't understand when it comes to Mikel Arteta. For me, so and the Pepe thing, don't even get me started. The way he's treated Pepe, you know, it's like he has a fetish for dick teasing Pepe. You know, when Pepe's purple on fire, that is where he decides to chop his legs out from under him. So there are lots of things I don't understand, but we are where we are.
Do you give us any hope in the second half?
Well, I said the game is playing out how I thought. So I said that I think we'd go behind early. We'd then start to become competitive. Then when it looks like we're about to come back into the game, someone's going to make a mistake. The floodgates will open a little bit and we'll end up losing 3-4-0. I'm going to stick to that. I'll stick to that. You're actually back on time for a half. What's going on?
No, I don't know what's going on with this timer. It's got me 2 seconds ahead, bruv, and it's on 0. So I don't know what that's all about.
It's got you 2 seconds ahead.
This thing's hard work. It's still saying, look.
Yeah, it's gone back to 2. I just seen it.
Let me reset it. No, it's still stuck on 1. What's it doing, man? It's still stuck on 1. This thing's hard work. Fucking, you have to have the reflexes of a cat, bruv. Real talk, to reset it and get it on 0.
Oh, Jordan says he apologizes, by the way.
For what?
Apparently he upset you, or he thinks he upset you. But in my mind, I'm thinking surely you'd be blocked if you were that upset. Oh shit!
Okay,
my battery's low. 1 sec.
God knows. Do smash these likes up if you haven't already. I don't know why this timer's sat on 2 seconds. It obviously ain't resetting itself for some reason. But once I press play and press start again on it, it does reset. So yeah, man, make sure you're smacking these likes up. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. And make sure you follow me on Discord. The Discord server is at the top of the chat. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you subscribe to Chig's channel. We're going to do player ratings on that afterwards. And yeah, we're currently 1-0 down. The only positive is it could have been 3 or 4. So yeah, kind of mad. And a big second half coming up. Big second half coming up.
Well, he's talking to Pepe and Aubameyang like, want you 2 motherfuckers to do something.
Yeah, because that's what you need. Because Cheney's going down that left, and he's fucking popping things in. You need somebody.
You need somebody to make runs in that, yeah.
You need Saka going down the right as well. Get Saka to get out.
Yeah, Saka needs to be on the right hand side. I don't understand why he's put him on the left today, mate. I genuinely do not get that.
Yeah, I would have liked Pepe on the left as well because he's harder to pick up.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, and Pepe's best games this season have been on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
and Saka's best games have been on the right-hand side. So why would you swap it? He's saying to Pepe, "Listen, mate, I'm going to take you off in 10 minutes." Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It's mad, isn't it? It is actually mad. Yeah, keep pumping these likes up, man. How many likes we got? Let's have a look. Oh dear, oh dear. We're on 800 likes. Come on, man. Let's get this up to 1,000. Let's get this up to 1,000 likes. About to kick off the second half. Just watching Granit Xhaka having a debate with Pablo Mari. He's now talking to Aubameyang. Aubameyang saying, "Listen, you dog shit footballer, you better start popping the ball around proper in the second half." Yeah. We're about to kick off the second half, my end, and everyone's ready. Are we kicking off or what? Let's see what the hold up is every half. Kick off, man. And we're underway. We are underway. And we've kicked it straight out of play for a throw-in. Start as you mean to go on. This is mad.
LJ64 asking if Willian's on yet. Not yet.
70th minute he'll come on.
70th minute is in the clause in his contract, apparently.
Oh, dear. This is crazy, bruv. Man said hit the timer to 45 minutes. That doesn't factor in stoppage time then, though, does it? Oh, dear. They've just shanked one straight over the bar with Zinchenko, who looks like a skinny De Bruyne. This has been rubbish so far from us lot, mate. Embarrassing.
Oh.
Embarrassing, mate. Embarrassing. We need to do something. All this popping it around the back. is not the one, and we've just given them the ball away. They're so much better at passing around the back than we are. I suppose that's what happens when you've got better players, isn't it? Which is why we shouldn't be popping it around the back in the fucking first place. It's pathetic though, isn't it? Why would you start popping it around the back when you've got the likes of El Neni in your team? Yeah, and Rob Holding. Yeah, like, it's just pathetic, mate. Absolutely pathetic. No charisma, no swagger, just Arteta ball. They're all over us so far, started this off. Oh my God. De Bruyne nearly dinked one in. His English is good, isn't it? He just went, fuck. Yeah, it was about 3-4 yards wide, but is it 3-4 yards wide? A bit closer than that, maybe. It was arcing away all the time. This is mad.
Oh, Bamia, flipping that.
So they're just so levels clear, bruv. Their passing's mad. So they all know what they're doing, and we just look so disjointed. I suppose, bruv, when I see that stat the other day that said we've only kept the same starting 11 in back-to-back games once, and that was a game against Leeds and the game against Benfica. It's the first time in 3 years we've picked back-to-back starting 11s the same. Yeah, look how poor we've been in the last 3 years.
Well, Kieran Tierney just got taken out, so he's probably injured again.
Man said they're toying with us. They are toying with us. They're taking liberties, bro. They ain't even trying. It's their annual testimonial game down at the Emirates, bro. They do it every year. Look at all the acres of space they've got. Bellerin is shit. Sterling, oh, good tackle from Holding. I don't know what Bellerin was doing, slipping and sliding again. Man spent more time sliding around on the deck than anything else. Absolute rubbish. Oh, mate, this is going to be a long 45 minutes, isn't it? Peps.
Very long.
This is going to just... The first half seemed to take forever, didn't it? Tierney's crossing today has been woeful, man. And that's normally one of the best parts of his game. Today he's been nowhere near.
Comes back that out when you've had a layoff.
Yeah, he's been out for like 6 weeks, like 5-6 weeks. Like, this is the problem though. Look at when we go forward. Now they're counter-attacking with Mahrez, De Bruyne, Bernardo. Always finding space. Look, Bellerin's finally just got back. Like, it's pathetic. Like, how we pick that geezer at right back every week is a disgrace. How he's even a professional footballer on 116 grand a week is a disgrace. Absolutely dog shit. They're just toying with us, look. They couldn't care less. They're just chilling. They know if they have to turn it up, they turn it up. Pathetic. It's crap without fans. Do you know what? He would have been sacked without with fans. The man said, who knew that the rats were right all along? Rat army, bruv. Come on. Rat army. Keep pumping the likes up, man. 804 likes. As soon as we get to 1,000, I'll bring Master Splinter out and we can all be part of the Rat Army. 11 losses if this carries on. More losses than last season. More losses than the season before. He's had 3 transfer windows and took us backwards. Pathetic, man. And the thing is, I didn't expect Man City to hold up. Like, they're just chilling, bruv. They're not even... I suppose they've got a big game on Wednesday, ain't they? Pep's teams are normally ruthless. Today, they're just chilling, bruv. Second gear settings. Mad. It's mad to think that the only one who's trying to do something's a 19-year-old. I know it's sad, isn't it? Saka's the only one, really.
Yeah.
Look at that poor pass from El Neni. Fuck my life. And who's kicked that? Oh, is that Granit Xhaka? There you go. You got your booking, Pops. Was that Xhaka? Yeah, there he is. Fucking useless prick. Look, Bellerin. I mean, what is he even doing? You're fucking useless. Look at Xhaka for that foul.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was such an unnecessary foul because
he was on the floor before Sterling even touched the ball.
Yeah.
Fucking dog shit footballer, man. Another one nicking 100 grand a week. What else do you need, Pops, to win your bet? Oh, this is just sad, man. It is proper sad times at this football club. Sad times.
There's Bernardo Silva and the Gallop. Oh, they're taking the piss. They ain't even trying.
Yeah, bro, they're probably not even in second gear if we're being honest. Let's be real. Yeah, they're probably in 1.5. And they know that they can just toy with us. And if we start to come on strong, bang, 3 passes, they'll go 2-0 up. Yeah, they're just toying with us, bro. Look at John Stones. We're making him look like a prime Maldini today, bro. It's ridiculous. Absolutely pathetic, man. In the box with Sterling. But I don't. Bellerin's just fucking woeful, bro. I don't know how many times I say that a game. He is shocking. Absolutely shocking. What can you do? What can you do? Ain't me picking the team, is it? Because if it was, him and Bellerin, him and Xhaka are there in it. Oh, Gundogan. We got lucky where that Rob Holding.
Yeah, Rob Holding didn't tackle it. Trust me. It was Gundogan just overran it.
Oh yeah, I just see it and it bounced off her. Yeah. What is? Do you know what? Rob Holder, I've just seen that again. Yeah.
Oh, almost 2-0. Good save.
He got lucky, bruv. Rob Holding diving in like Mustafi would, like stud showing. He's lucky he didn't catch him. Why do our defenders all want to dive in? Look at this Zinchenko just bombing through. Bruv, look at them. Just like that, they can turn it on. Fucking hell. Oh, this is just pathetic. We're getting bullied. We're getting outplayed. And they're not even in second gear. It's an embarrassment. It's an absolute embarrassment. Why is he playing Saka on the left? Saka's best games this season have been the fucking right-hand side, so let's put him on the left. Pepe's best games have been the left, so let's put him on the right. It just makes no sense, does it? Let's be real here. Look at Sterling. Look, bang, see you later, Bellerin. He didn't even try. That was a good save from Leonard. Bro, that skip into the box from Sterling, he didn't even try to take it round Bellerin. He just dropped a shoulder and Bellerin was over there. Just watching it again, look. Just fucking hell, Jesus Christ. Can somebody tell me why he is a footballer? Can somebody tell me that? Gundogan should have scored, really. That was a good save from Leno. If he had put it across the deck instead of putting it up nice height for Leno, he probably would have been 2-0. But just like that, they can turn it on. It's mad. Short corner. Out to... Oh! El Neni with a clearance. Bosh! Oh, my God. De Bruyne's having a bit of an off day with his shooting at the minute, but that worries me because one of these is flying top bins in a minute. He's had about 3 or 4 sighters and got nowhere near with any of them. Which means he's going to score a worldie in a minute. Fucking hell. Arsenal could have signed Pedro Neto for 20 million back in 2017, and he was still a teenager. It's true. Look it up. Probably he'll be about 60 or 70 million now. What a footballer. Proper baller. We could have signed Erling Haaland in 2017. We sent scouts out to watch him, apparently, which is probably why we sacked all our scouts. It's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. Thanks for your donation as always, my guy. I appreciate it, man. This is just pathetic, bruv. Good show, boys. Make Mikel your PA since you were after one, bruv. I wouldn't employ Mikel Arteta if he was the last PA available, bruv, or the last person available. Look at Sterling again up against Bellerin. Look.
Oh gosh.
He's just they're just toying with him, man. It's coming. They've cranked it up in the last 5 minutes. We got away with that. It's coming. It's coming. They've turned up the temperature. They've turned up the tempo. The first 12 minutes or first 10, maybe 8 minutes of this second half, they were in walk mode. That's it. You stand there smiling, you absolute fucking fraud. Go and sit back next to Pep and pick his cones up, you cunt. I told you, anytime this manager comes up against anyone half decent tactically, he has his pants pulled down, bruv. Pathetic. Big up to Bob for your donation, my guy. I appreciate that. Come on, keep pumping these likes up, man. Xhaka, that useless bag of cement. He's not even a bag of cement, bruv. He's just literally a statue. That's all he is. He can't tackle. He can't pass. He can't run. He can't defend. He don't dribble. He don't shoot. He don't set anything up. What does he actually fucking bring to Arsenal? What does Xhaka actually do for this football club? But don't worry, we'll be saved in about 12 minutes, 11 minutes, because we'll bring Willian on. We'll bring Willian on in a bit, and we'll be saved. Yay! He'll take Pepe off or Saka. Embarrassing. No, Pep's chilling, man. Man's just sitting there chilling with a big smile on his face on the bench, like. Did you see him? Man was just sitting there like that. You just got to laugh, bruv. Like, what more can I say about this manager?
What more can you say? That's the thing.
Like, it's always going to be hard to go up against Man City. Of course it is. They're the best team on form in Europe at the minute, yeah? But, bruv, this is a piss take. They're not even trying. Get stuck in. Make a couple of dirty challenges. Fucking have a bit of fucking footballing pride about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Bit of sporting pride. They're not even trying, mate. Our lot are just not even trying. They're just chilling. Even Tierney, normally one of our best players, is oh my God. Marie just gave me a heart attack.
He did well in the end, to be fair.
He got away with it. But look, they're not even trying, bruv.
I know you say like against service, but fucking Bamiyang, just come back.
Come back and get the ball, exactly. Even Pops knows. Yeah. Yeah. Is he still on the pitch, Aubameyang? Make the note of the minute. 60 minutes, 10 seconds. Granit Xhaka made a forward pass to Tierney.
Jesus is coming on instead of Aguero. Surprising, because Aguero has had...
Aguero can't get a game anymore, bruv.
Aguero has had 11 goals against Arsenal.
Yeah, he scores every time he plays against us, Aguero. Man's bagged hat-tricks against us, bruv. I was at the game. Man bagged a hat-trick against us, and I think he bagged a hat-trick against Chelsea the next game. Back-to-back hat-tricks. He can't even get in the team. Tierney again spooning one into the North Bank lower. Take him off. He's been shit
At this point, just put Lacazette on, because fucking hell.
What's Lacazette done to this manager, by the way? Look at that. 11 goals in 19 appearances for Aguero against Arsenal, and he can't get a game against us. He can't get a game this season. Look at him. Jesus. Yeah, look, the Flavella gangster's coming on, bruv. Man's coming on. You watch this little fucker score as well.
Pass it forward.
You just got to laugh. Kieran Tierney's been shit, bruv. When Kieran Tierney's having a shitter, you know it's game over. It's mad.
The way we pop football sometimes. Anyone think we're 1-0 up?
Yeah, bruv, look at this comment. Big up Steve Laurie on Facebook. Yeah, he says, but it's only 1-0. That'd be the excuse if we lose. That was the
excuse,
bruv, when Arteta said, well, we normally lose 3-0.
All your usual characters that defend Arteta.
Oh, yeah, well, we were in the game for 90
minutes. We were competitive. We were in the game.
Absolute wasters.
Never mind the fact that it's the business end of the season. Fuck being in the game. It's about getting 3 fucking points.
Exactly. Bruv, what has Lacazette got to do to get on the pitch, bruv? We're like 62 minutes in now. Yeah, bring Martinelli on, bring Lacazette on.
They're taking the piss. They're just taking KDB off.
well, listen, he has played striker today.
They're taking the piss.
Oh, bruv, they already know they're going to win the game. They don't even need to try. We've just booted one straight out of play for a goal kick. Like, I don't even know it was that kicked it, but it was about 50 yards out. They're taking Kevin De Bruyne off.
Oh, is it a pen?
For who? Who's got a pen? Tell me.
No, sorry, no. It's someone took your boy out, your wifey out.
Tierney. They took Tierney out. Look, De Bruyne off, bruv. Yeah, De Bruyne, go and sit down, bruv. We don't need you for the rest of this game. This lot of shit. Go and sit down, bruv. Watch how Tottenham play rubbish in the next few games and then turn up in the North London derby. Exactly, my guy. Come on, Nippon. Exactly. This is ridiculous, bruv. Yeah, I've just seen that challenge on Tierney, by the way. That'll be him out injured for 6 weeks.
Do you know what I mean? He'll finish the game, mind you.
Yeah, he'll finish the game. It'll be precautionary on Thursday, and we'll see him again in April. You know what I'm saying? Man saying it's my first foul. It don't matter. Don't you dare kick my boy like that, you absolute waster.
Come on, urgency. Let's go forward.
Bosh, look, man's giving it now. That's not a foul, bro. My man just did a fly kick straight on him. Bosh, have some of that. Bosh. That could have been 2 fouls because the next guy took out fucking Saka as well, bruv.
Fucking hell, Mario playing some games there.
Tierney's been shit today, bruv. And when Tierney's having a shitter, you know it's peak for Arsenal, isn't it? Yeah, because he's normally the best of a bad bunch. Yeah, when we're having a bad game. Normally
take Aubameyang off. Take him off.
Fuck all, get him off.
How are you letting John Stones do that to you? Take him off, bro. Take him off. I know John Stones has been good this season, but take him off.
Exactly. Big up to Pops. Your striker's got to work when you play teams like this. Yeah, you have to get stuck in. You have to dig in. You have to dig deep. And what's Aubameyang done? Walked around the pitch with a fucking face like a slapped ass. Yeah, which is why Lacazette must be sitting there thinking, what the fuck have I got to do to get a game? Look. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Tierney, man. Look at Aubameyang. He's just been muscled out of play by John Stones. Jesus Christ. This is pathetic, man. And do you know what, chick? They ain't even fucking trying. Real talk. They're not trying. They're so comfortable that they know we're never going to score against them. You remember when we had good teams back in the day and it was just pop it around. Yeah, 1-0 to the Arsenal, arm up, everyone to give offside, yeah? Bruv, that's us now. Yeah, that is us now. Yeah, sorry, that's Man City now. They're so comfortable with the ball, they know they are not going to concede a goal. What's John Moss doing here? He's going to book Sterling. He's got to book him for that. A bit of dissent.
No, he won't do. He's just going to talk to him.
What? You're going to do the book for that?
He's not booked him.
We just carry on talking. Oh, because I'm fucking stirred.
But it's because he's English. That's what it is. He's English and he's one of the fucking best players in the England national team. He's got away with that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is madness. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. We are actually tripe. Welcome to the Banter Club. Apparently, we're progressing under this manager. Yay! That's now 11 losses because we ain't getting it back in this game. They're going to get a second goal, and then they'll go and get a third. Pathetic, man. Do smash the likes up if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Make sure you subscribe to Chig. We're going to do player ratings on there. It won't take long, by the way. You just got to laugh, innit? Listen, you just got to laugh, bruv. Like, it's just men against boys. They're not even trying.
I knew this would be a frustrating game. I said it in my preview that I'm mentally preparing for a very frustrating game to watch. And so it's proving. So it's proving.
Yep. Pathetic. Ridiculous, mate. Ridiculous. And you know what? If we somehow sneak a draw out of this, it'll be, oh, Mikel Masterclass. Oh, this fucking fan base is a shambles. Keep driving these likes up, by the way. Come on, we're 160 likes away from from 1,000. Let's get these likes through the roof, man. There's 1,000 people watching. If you ain't liked it, what are you waiting for? Plenty more content to come throughout the evening as well. So keep your eyes peeled. We're working out here, man. And then tomorrow, it should be entertaining doing the show with Rents tomorrow as well. Got the show with Turkish. So yeah, man, loads of content coming, man. We got, this is mad.
Tell you what, the two North London teams are fucking pathetic at the moment, aren't they?
Yep.
Blimey.
This is the thing, Chig. If Chelsea was a North London postcode rather than a West London postcode, our fans would be going nuts. But because they're in West London, yeah. Oh, well, it's only Chelsea. It's Chelsea. Oh, well, they've ruined football. They've ruined transfer markets. Oh, they got an owner who spends too much. Fuck off. We'd love an owner that spends that much money, mate. Yeah.
Rob Holden just got away with one just now. Oh my gosh, Granit Xhaka.
What's he done?
It's not even Xhaka, it's fucking Mari. Oh, that was poor. You'll see this passage of play. You'll see how coming up.
Pablo Mari's been shit. I said this in the first half. His positioning has been dog shit today. And you
but
can
again,
tell,
the guy's not played for 6 weeks.
Yeah, you can tell he ain't played for 6 weeks. Same with Tierney. Why are you starting him against Man City, mate? You're just it's like lambs to the slaughter. Oh my God. Woo,
Have you just seen the holding one? Watch.
I've just seen the holding one. Yeah, I've just seen the holding one. Granit Xhaka, El Neni, Marie. Oh, fucking dear. We're playing in red, mate. Pathetic. Pathetic. We've made no subs yet, but it is the 70th minute, so make sure you're prepared for Willian. Yeah. Willian will be coming on any minute now. 70
Especially
minutes.
72 minutes.
Yeah.
Watch how Willian comes on.
We need a goal. We ain't made no subs. Ridiculous. This manager is a fucking fraud, bruv. Yeah, talk's a good game. Yeah, he talks the talk. He can't fucking walk the walk, bruv. Dog shit.
I'm gonna start calling him Double Agent Arteta because he's come on a sabotage mission.
100%. Bruv, they're not even trying, and we know they're going to get another goal. They're in gear one. Everything about their play is levels better than ours, and they're not even trying. Aubameyang down the left. Oh my fucking God, he is so shit. He is.
Well,
shit.
Lacazette and Smith-Rowe coming on the 72nd minute.
Bellerin couldn't cross a road, by the way, let alone cross a fucking football into a box.
Oh, no.
Jesus is going to bag the second goal and it'll be game over. Pathetic. Pathetic performance, man. Just like our manager. Your team is a reflection of the manager who's running it. Yeah, so it's no coincidence that we're fucking limp. Oh my God, I've just watched Pablo Mari pass the ball straight out of play.
So Odegaard is coming off for Lacazette.
He's been shit today as well, by the way.
He has been, yeah.
I would have took Tierney off, by the way. Tierney's been tripe. I would have took him off.
Smith Rowe's coming on for... Couldn't see the number.
I think it's
for Pepe. Why did I even think about that one?
I've just watched El Neni shank one 5 yards wide from about 50 yards out. What's going on at this club, bruv? Fucking 2021 and Mohamed El Neni's the linchpin in midfield. I have no idea what Cancelo was doing, by the way. What was he doing? And the goalkeeper just volleyed it straight to El Neni, who volleyed it straight wide. What was that all about? Oh, mate. Pandemic Pep's G'ing up the lads. He's saying to Lacazette, there you go. Go and get your little bonus, appearance bonus. Lacaz's looking at him saying, you pussy old bruv. Yeah, I should be starting games. What's your problem with me? You watch Lacazette do more in 17 minutes than Aubameyang's done all game.
All game.
Croydon De Bruyne's coming on, bruv. Peps has done fuck all.
But at least Saka's gone to the right-hand side now.
That's where we should have started. And you watch, yeah? We're going to push forward and we're going to have a go for the last 10 minutes or so, yeah? And then they're going to break away and they're going to score. It's written. It's written. You know how they play. You know exactly what they're going to do. Fucking rubbish, bruv. How has he kept Aubameyang on and took Pepe off? They both should have come off, if we're being honest. Bruv, we could have subbed the whole 11. Let's be real. The only player in this team who's getting, who's actually, you could say, well, yeah, it ain't really his fault, is the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's made some good saves today. What have the rest of this lot done? Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Keep pumping the likes up. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and subscribe to Chig as well. We're going to do player ratings straight after this on Chig's channel. So make sure you check that out. Nearly 1,000 likes. Come on, man. We're 150 away. Look at this lot, man. They're not even trying, Chig. They're just keeping the ball. From nowhere. Look, man's doing drag backs and winning free kicks. Who's that? Cancelo. Man just did a little drag back. Who was that fouled him? I think it was Xhaka. Fucking pathetic. Where's Martinelli, by the way? Has anyone seen Martinelli? Late substitutions. No Martinelli. Players playing out of position when they've been playing well in position all season. It's a fucking shambles, mate. And people can see a pattern of play and a style of play and an improvement with this manager. We've lost more games than we did under Emery in his first full season with a better squad. Facts. And we've still got, by the way, 13 games of this season to go, and we've already lost more than we did under Emery. This manager has actually lost more league games than Unai Emery did.
Okay.
Ever. He has. He's already lost more than Unai Emery did ever. But he's won 2 trophies. He's won 2 trophies. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. So he subs Lacazette for Pepe only to put Aubameyang wide left. He ain't got a clue what he's doing, bruv. Yeah, please, mate. Shambles. That sums up Saka's afternoon, falling square on his backside when he's got a chance in the box. El Neni, foul on the edge of the box. Pathetic. We're in 2021 and we got a fucking double pivot in midfield of fucking Xhaka and El Neni, bruv. But apparently we're moving to the Emirates to compete with the best in the world, yeah? Embarrassing. Thank you, mate. It's a shambles, man. Pep's just chilling, bruv. Man's just going, yo, attack these pricks, man. They're shit. You know how good a manager is, yeah? When he don't start with a striker and then takes off fucking Kevin De Bruyne, bruv. Yeah, that's when you know that he's got your number already. Yeah, that's when you already know, bruv, yeah? Man's taken off Kevin De Bruyne and didn't start a striker. He started 6 midfielders.
They're taking a piss.
Yeah, look, this will be the narrative. Oh, it was only 1-0. I'm fucking sick of hearing it. We lost the game, mate. Doesn't matter whether you lose by an inch or a mile. Losing's losing. Look at this comment. Oh, dog shit holding at centre back. Pablo Marie, worst game he's ever had for the club. Mohamed El sideways. Kieran Tierney, probably the worst game he's ever had for the club as well, to be fair. He's been fucking useless today at Tierney. And you know I'm a big Tierney fangirl, bruv, but he's being shit. Look at Holding, just giving the ball away again. If they really wanted to, they could crank this up and just blitz us. Look, Sterling's just walked around Holding like he's not there. Oh, this is pathetic, man. Gundogan's just chilling. They're in walk mode. This is mad. But it'll be, oh, they're the best team in Europe. They're really good. You know, it was always going to be difficult. The main focus is on Thursday. Blah, 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 bah, bah. Because that's all they are. They're sheep.
Oh, they should have scored a second.
Bro, they're going to score a second. Trust me. They will score a second. Oh, my fucking God. Is that Holding again? Why is... Oh, my God. Look at Jesus. He's twisting El Neni up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The way my man just twisted up fucking Pablo Marie. Wow. That should have been 2-0. Was that Rob Holding? Let me watch it again. Why is Rob Holding over that side? It was Rob Holding. Can somebody explain to me why the left arm, mate, he just... Bruv, that would have been one of the best goals we've seen this season if fucking Cancelo had scored. It weren't Cancelo. I think it was Rodri. Or was it Cancelo? I think it was Cancelo, actually. Literally. Oh, my God. Do you know what, right? Why is Rob Holding even out there sliding in for that when he is the right-sided centre-back? Why is he on the left-hand side next to Tierney, bruv? What is he doing? Where was Marie? Holding's still on the deck. Has he got up here at your end?
No. They're just showing replays.
I ain't seen any replay yet. It did look a little bit of a naughty one where his knee caught him or something. I don't know. I don't think it was intentional, obviously, but this game should be dead and buried.
Don't look in good shape.
Again.
He's sat up, but he's not like he's still on the pitch.
Just watching Sterling's header again. Rob Holding ain't got a fucking clue where he is. Mahrez, look. Who are they going to give man of the match to, bruv? I think they'll probably give it to Sterling as he's the match. How do you let that midget fucking score?
David Luiz is coming on for
Bellerin was coming
on for Holding.
I've just watched the replay again, yeah? Bellerin's like that as he's jumping in the air. He's ducking as he's jumping in the air, you fucking waster.
Luiz is coming on for Holding.
That's Holding out for 6 weeks. That probably does.
Chambers might get a game, then. Who knows?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff. Man said the only positive is William didn't come on.
Well, he would have if Arteta had his way.
Here he is. Fucking Coco the Clown's coming on, bruv. David Luiz. You watch him give a penalty away. He'll give a penalty away. 100%. Nailed on. Useless fuck. Rob Holding don't really know where he is. I hope he's all right, to be fair, all jokes aside.
So you're going to make your boy do chili peppers as a forfeit?
This ain't over yet. No, I won't get him to do chili peppers. I'm going to get him to sing, what's that? I know you want it. And man looks like Robin Thicke, bruv, yeah?
What song are you trying to sing? Are you trying to sing Blurred Lines?
What's that? Hang on. Watch. Blurred Lines.
Lines are trying to sing.
I'm going to get him to sing the tune. I'm going to get him to sing the tune, bruv. We'll get him to do that. That was funny, man. I didn't even see it either until somebody put it in the chat. I was more Harry Maguire, bruv. Yeah, fucking. Oh, shit. This is mad. Man said I'm not even angry, I'm laughing. Exactly the same, bruv. It's just, you just got to laugh sometimes.
When you've lost 11 times, how can you be angry 11 times?
Yeah, exactly.
You just
have to sit there.
You just have to shake your shoulders. And just
go, do you know what? It's a fuckery, bruv. And it's mad. Look at Sterling. He's just so Bellerin again. Look at him. Oh, my God. Sterling's twisting all of them up. Bruv, the way Bellerin gets beaten every single time. Like, literally. And this manager keeps picking him. I know it's his son and all that, but you know what I'm saying? Look, John Stones.
I just love the way Arsenal fans keep saying that. Arteta's son. Still.
John Stones just had the
ball. I know. Bitched him. I know.
Aubameyang thought he could kick and run John Stones. Nah, bruv, you ain't that quick anymore, mate. Yeah, sit your ass on the deck. Look at him. Stones is like, what? You think you're quick, yeah? Bosh, have some of that. Even Aubameyang's laughing. Pathetic. Fucking useless pricks, the lot of them. What can you say? At least we've got loads of Stella in the fridge. Pathetic. Absolute. Look at that goal kick from the goalkeeper. Straight to Jesus, who laid it off, and they're on the break. Fuck me. They're not even trying to go forward. Look, he could have run down the channel. He didn't even try it. They're just keeping the ball, bruv. They're like, yeah, come get the ball. Pathetic. We could still be here in a week, bruv. We ain't got no chance of scoring against this lot. The only miracle is, well, there's two positives.
Oh, so a fourth sub's coming on.
What?
Yeah, Ceballos.
How?
Yeah, because he's a what's name? Head substitute.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, there is a head substitution, which is allowed. So you get an extra one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because he's a head substitution, you get another one.
The heck does a head substitution?
Because we're bringing Danny Minogue on.
What does a head substitution mean?
We're bringing Danny Minogue on. He's going to be spinning around like his sister Kylie. Yeah, concussion substitution. Man City have only had one shot on target, apparently. That can't be right. So he's taking who's coming off here? El Neni. El fucking dickhead. El sideways, bruv. El shit footballer, bruv. You go back to Besiktas, you're dog shit. Here we go. Danny Minogue, the sister of Kylie, and that's all he fucking does is spin around, bruv. Spinning. Man's a fidget spinner in midfield, bruv. He get the ball, it will spin around and pass it backwards. How have we got into this position, Chig, where our team is so fucking shit? Like, real talk. Real talk. When we were doing watch-alongs under Unai Emery, even though it weren't the greatest football we've ever seen at this club, yeah, at least we had a fucking go. Do you know what I mean? Like, we had a go. Yeah, you'd get battered every now and again, but you'd have a go. Yeah, and you'd win more often than not. But, bruv, this is just a farce. Look at Tierney again. What a shit cross. Who are you passing that to? That Sterling has just out-jumped Pablo Marie. Look, fucking hell, bruv. Bellerin's just wiped him out. That's it. Get your cards out, ref.
No, it's Jesus.
Bro, oh, was it Jesus? Jesus, he's a fucking midget as well. Yeah, this is a shambles, bruv. Gabriel Jesus, look, from a long Bernardo high hoof.
I don't know how to respond to that.
How about shut up, Siri?
Siri's a male. Siri's a man now, eh?
Wait, who asked Siri to talk? Did I ask you to talk?
Is Siri a man now?
Siri, how shit are Arsenal? Why isn't it working? Why did it work? I didn't even ask it to work. How do we even get Siri to work? I don't use Siri, bruv. Siri, talk to me, darling. What's this little thing called?
Light water.
Huh?
Water.
No. What's that called? Alexa. Alexa.
What do you?
Alexa, how shit are Arsenal?
Right now in the English Premier League, Man City lead Arsenal 1-0 in the 88th minute.
Is that because Arsenal are rubbish?
No, you have to say a name and then to a follow-up.
Alexa, are Arsenal rubbish?
Here's something I found on the web. According to FestballTribute.com, Arsenal have lost to Chelsea and Liverpool on the road in recent months to leave the Gunners in 6th place and off the pace in the top 4 race.
Top 4? Yeah, I think we need to reprogram Alexa. She's gone back to 2007, bruv. Yeah,
you're in here. Oh no, Jesus! I can see why you don't start games, mate.
Oh mate, seriously, she's gone back to 2007, bruv. This is mad. What's that all about? We got Siri moving mad on here. We got Alexa moving mad. Are you pissed, Alexa? Are you drunk? She don't want to talk to me now. She's had enough.
Alexa, have you got a problem?
As far as I can tell, I'm working. If you're experiencing trouble, please give feedback through the Alexa app.
Yeah,
By the way, you have one new notification.
You're a wrong un. Stop, Alexa. Stop talking. I'm just watching Gabriel Jesus fly away down the wing. He's in the box.
Ask Alexa if she knows who Lee Gunner is.
Put it down the fucking Hornsey Road.
Ask Alexa if she knows who Lee Gunner is.
Alexa, who is Lee Gunner?
Here's something I found on the web.
Uh-oh.
According to Wikipedia.org, Garner is the former host of the syndicated radio program America's Morning Show for Nash FM.
You got something to tell me?
It wasn't me. A man like Shaggy in the cup, bruv. It wasn't me.
Alexa, who is Lee Gunner?
According to Wikipedia, Gary Lee Conner is an American...
Imagine if you had a Wikipedia. Imagine if you had a Wikipedia. That'd be hilarious. Like, who built your Wikipedia, bro?
Informative.
Oh my God, Alexa's giving it the big one. I said, stop talking, you're boring. She goes, I like to think of myself as informative. Yeah, nobody asked. Sit back down. Who even is this Alexa chick, bruv? You need to fix up, darling. Yeah, fix up, look, shut up, sit down.
I've got an Alexa. She's lippy as heck.
Yeah, they're proper mouthy, bruv.
Yeah, she's proper mouthy.
I've got Siri talking to me when I never asked him to talk to me. And I've got this little bird down here like, thinking she's a chap. Like, no, sit down. You're on the floor for a reason, love. Yeah? It's a mad. It's a madness, bro. We're into 4 minutes of stoppage time. There's 3.5 minutes of them left. And we got no chance of scoring. We've got more chance of winning the title this season than we have of scoring in this game. Man said Lee needs a wiki page. Hey, look at it.
I was going to say, someone built you a wiki page. That was what I was thinking.
No. Less of that one, bro. This is funny. Look at all the laughing faces in the chat. Might as well laugh. It's the most one-sided football match we've ever seen in our lives. Let's be real.
Ruben Diaz, man of the match. Beautiful, because I've got him in my defense.
Oh, dear. This is more entertaining than the match. Jesus is the Hecky B of strikers. This is crap, isn't it? Yeah, go on, mate. Cheers. This has been the most one-sided football match you'll ever see ever. We're absolutely dog shit. Siri's giving it the big un. Alexa's giving it the big un. And Pandemic Pep has had his pants pulled down by Pep. And they've been in first gear, maybe second gear at times, but pretty much first gear most of the game. Imagine getting out jumped by 5'7" Raheem Sterling when you're 6'2" Rob Holding. And yeah, thank you, mate. We're on the beers. We might as well just get fucking hammered. Yeah. Like we do every week in the Premier League. Because Pandemic Pep has taken us fucking backwards despite having free transfer windows. And we have now lost more games if this in the next minute and a half stays the same scoreline and we don't pull something out the bag. This will be the 11th league loss of a season, which is more than last season. It's more than the season before. Arsene Wenger holds the record of 13 league losses in the Premier League. And guess what? That season, we finished 6th. Under this manager, we're going to finish 16th. We got Leicester next. Yay! Bring it
Wenger's
on.
worst year. For the 6th.
Bro,
And we were seething.
25 years. This season, he's going to make it even worse. The geezer's out of his depth. He's a fraud. The only fucking positives out of today is Willian didn't get a game and it weren't fucking more than 1-0. Other than that, come on. Embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. Bro, they ain't even tried. Let's be real. Come on, Chig. They ain't even fucking tried.
Yeah, I agree. But I told
we ain't even
saying.
tried.
They don't. When you were saying, "Oh, it would be 6-0 and stuff," it didn't need to be.
Yeah,
it didn't need to be. For City, this is not an important game. The one on Wednesday is an important game.
Regular fucking game. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've
City
just
want to
come
win the
out
Champions
a
League.
fucking testimonial match at the Emirates, didn't they? Let's be real. It's
This
embarrassing.
has been a training ground. This has been a training ground session for them. Straight up.
Big up to my boy Leo in the chat. Leo, are you still Jose in, Jose out? What's the crack? Talk to me. Talk to me. Would you take Mikel Arteta down at the lane, Leo? Would you take David Moyes down the lane? Would we take Moyes at
once
Arsenal?
again?
Moisey. Should we give it to
When a
Moyes?
Newcastle fan who hates Steve Bruce won't take Mikel Arteta, you know what time it is.
Yes.
You know what time it is.
Yes. Man City didn't even step out of first gear. They've won the game. It's finished. It's 1-0. We would fucking dog shit. This manager's shit. The fan base is shit. They've got no expectations. Look at Becky B fucking thinking he's the cheerleader. Fuck off, mate. We've got plenty of them in our fan base. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It's a shambles, bruv. Yeah, that is one of the worst performances, and there's been a few this season that I have seen from us this season. There has been a lot of performances that are bad. Oh, look, all of a sudden they want to have a bit of urgency. In the 5th minute of stoppage time as we kick it straight out of play. Yay!
They're all waiting to speak to the ref now, all of a sudden.
This is pathetic, bro. This is a fucking shambles.
I bet that's going to be the other narrative. I bet the ref is going to be the other narrative of something.
What did the ref do wrong?
I personally don't know, but I also never understand when the ref gets the blame. So maybe it's something I'm missing. But I can see Xhaka waiting for the ref.
Watch this. Alexa, where are Arsenal Football Club in the Premier League table?
In the 2020-21 season, Arsenal are currently in 10th place in the English Premier League with 34 points and a record of 10 wins, 10 losses, and 4 draws.
Oh, it ain't even fucking updated.
Not updated yet, no.
We've now got 11 losses. Alexa, Arsenal have lost 11.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, go asleep. We have lost 11 games. We've actually lost more games than we've won. This is an absolute sham. Real talk. And apparently this manager's good, yeah? Well done, mate. This manager's good, yeah? Well done. This manager's dog shit. I told everyone when we got him. I told you all. And I want to keep saying it, which is why I've sat here and had a bit of a joke with it, because they weren't even fucking trying. Let's be real. They were just taking the wholesale piss. They didn't even start a striker, for God's sake. And then they subbed off Kevin De Bruyne in the second half. Like, They're taking the mick. Literally taking the mick. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. But guess what? Don't worry, because our biggest game is on Thursday. Yay! You watch us get dumped out on Thursday, and then it'll be, oh, look at David Luiz smiling. What are you fucking smiling for, you mug? What's he smiling for? Standing there with fucking Diaz or Cancelo, I can't remember which one it was. Standing there smiling. What are you smiling for? Well, because we've lost 11 games. Is that why you're smiling? You absolute waster.
So Arsenal remain 10th.
Yep. Oh, we didn't manage to get above Tottenham Trophy today then? No?
Nope.
Oh, funny that. So all of our fans that were sitting there laughing at them for losing to West Ham, yeah? Let's not forget, we have West Ham coming up in a bit. Yeah? We've got Leicester away. We ain't beating them. We've then got Burnley away. We probably won't beat them at this rate. We've then got, I think, West Ham and Liverpool, or Tottenham, West Ham and Liverpool, won't we? We'll be 15th by the end of that run. And Liverpool can't buy a win, bruv. Yeah, but don't worry. Santa Claus Arsenal will turn up, and there you go. Mohamed Salah will turn into fucking Messi again, bruv. Pathetic.
Everyone wants us to do the narrative. So we've said it a couple of times.
The biggest game is on Thursday. We only lost 1-0. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, it's been a tough season.
Everyone get perspective. Calm down. The ref cheated us somehow.
Etc.
Be some nonsense like that. You know, me and Leon are the masters at this narrative stuff.
Yeah, come on, we get it right every week because they're so predictable, our fans, bro.
They're very predictable.
Bruv, I'm telling you now, the biggest game is on Thursday. He had to rotate. It was good to see Tierney get game time. Good to see Marie get game time. We've warmed up El Neni, you know, blah, blah, blah. They're the best team in Europe. They don't lose many games. They've got a wicked squad. They're running away with a title. And the biggest game is Thursday. And it was, you know, it was just, you know, it was only 1-0. Then when we get piped on Thursday, bruv, what are they going to say? I'll tell you
what are they going to say?
I'll tell you what they say.
Same people, does he deserve to be fired then if we get knocked out? Well, no, not really. It's been a difficult season.
Maybe a
season pandemic
as well.
Yeah, you know, we've made some progress. Oh, how do you figure that out then? Oh, well, you know, although we've lost more games than we did ever done before and finished lower than we've ever done before, it's obvious to the eye that you can see that Arteta is making those changes and you're just being bitter if you don't want to admit it. We deserve to finish 10th. We are where we are. All this bullshit that pisses me off.
A great tweet yesterday, yeah? Somebody said, saying, oh yeah, this narrative that we've got no God-given right to be higher than 10th. Yeah, where does it end? What have we got a God-given right to be in the Premier League then? What about the Championship?
That's what I'm saying. I hate that. It's not arrogant to want to finish higher than 10th. I'm not asking for much here.
West fucking Ham are fourth with Noble and Lingard in midfield. Yeah, and some geezer, a centre back called Dawson. He ain't even Michael Dawson, bruv. He's somebody else Dawson, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Yeah, it's pathetic. They got Fabianski in goal and they're fourth.
It's a process. These people think that we can get overnight success, even though other teams seem to manage that fine.
Overnight success, yeah. Go and have a look at Antonio Conte and everywhere he fucking goes.
Other teams.
Overnight success, yeah.
The manager who took over
Milan in the Milan derby 3-0 today or 4-0, whatever it was.
The manager who took over West Ham, David Moyes, who was, let's be honest, Steve McLaren levels of a joker that he was seen in the footballing world, took over West Ham and has driven them into the top 6.
Down by tactically sound managers in Spain. He come back to West Ham, bruv. He got COVID. He got twice after this manager, and he's fourth. Oh, but he ain't won 2 trophies, bruv. He's going to qualify for top 4, you know, for Champions League. Yeah, with West Ham.
It's just the excuses. It's the excuses I don't like. For me, I don't mind if you come to me real and say, you know what, I had this faith in Arteta. I really wanted to believe, but I must admit, even he's disappointed me now. I would respect someone like that. It's just when you are still trying to act like I'm the one overreacting to this bullshit.
Yeah, pathetic.
That's anyway, what I don't like.
I'm in the chat with your player ratings YouTube channel link. I'm spamming it as we speak. We are going to go and do player ratings. Listen, if we ain't got 1,000 likes on this video, you lot are wasters. 80 likes. Come on, man. 1,400 people watching. Smack the likes up. Make sure you check out my Discord as well if you haven't already. I did also miss a super chat from Kyle earlier. Arteta set up so negatively. He is embarrassing. Yes, I do apologise. I missed that donation as well, bruv. And hopefully you're still watching and heard me read it out. But yeah, no, you're right, bruv. No, this manager's shit, bruv. I told everyone 3 weeks before he got the job, this guy will take us backwards. I don't want him. And everyone started giving it all the Bertie. Yeah. Oh, you're so negative. Oh, you're negative. No, guess what? I can see, mate. I'm ahead of the curve, yeah? I knew this guy was going to be shit. And guess what? All he does is talk, and then do nada, bruv. Yeah, the geezer's a fucking clown. Go and pick cones up for Pep and fuck off. And leave Arsenal to Arsenal. Yeah, don't leave Arsenal to fucking Man City cone boy that used to fucking play for us. You were a reject in the first place, bro. You were a panic buy on deadline day. Absolutely sick of listening to him. Absolutely sick of looking at his face. Yeah, and as much as I can't stand Arsene Wenger, I can't fucking stand him more. At least Wenger did something and was good, yeah? Right, this guy has took us backwards, bruv. Yeah, I don't care what anyone tells me. Yeah, look, man said he fixed the defence. Yeah, Bellerin's still in it, bruv. Pablo Maria Holden is in it. Dini had a shocker today, bro. If they really fucking were clinical today, it would have been
shit.
Pathetic, isn't it?
It's ridiculous.
Defense, but we don't have any shots. You just got to laugh, innit? You just got to laugh.
It's utterly ridiculous.
It's a pathetic, embarrassing. And you know what? I think Pep said at half time, yo, just go easy on them. We got this lot. They're shit. We'll take De Bruyne off in the second half. We'll rescue it on Wednesday, bruv, against Mönchengladbach. Man even was that confident. He didn't even put a striker on the pitch, bruv. Yeah, second half. Like, come on. Like, it's pathetic, bruv. Big up to Lebs as well. Thanks for the donations as well. I do appreciate it. Pandemic Cone Collector. Pep, please leave. You ain't experienced enough to manage this club. Yes, exactly. Don Carlo Ancelotti should have been the manager of this football club. But according to the Arsenal family, he was washed. He was washed up. Ha, ha, ha. Jose washed up. What? That same Jose that's still above us, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, David Moyes, dog shit manager, still above us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mad, isn't it? What about Dean Smith?
I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't even know what to say.
You just go, bruv. I expected us to get piped 6-0, yeah? So fucking when I was sitting there with 1-0, I'm laughing, mate, because I'm like, yo, it went 6-0, you know? Oh, man. But you know what? Bruv, that was men against boys today. That was like fucking adults against 14-year-olds today. Becky B got skinned so many times by Raheem Sterling. If I see that little prick's face on Thursday on my TV, yeah? I swear, I might as well just turn it off. It's a fucking joke. Big up to my guy, McDowell's Human Resources. The team is going in reverse to a brick wall. Bruv, I don't want to be the guy that told you all, but I did tell you all, yeah? And everyone hated on me. No, I don't want to be that guy, bruv. Yeah? I don't want to be that guy because I wanted this prick to prove me wrong. All he's done is prove me right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all he's done is prove me right. And that's why I'm sitting here. It don't even hurt when we lose anymore because I'm so used to it every week.
That's the thing. You just deal with the pain now.
Well, it was just embarrassing. You got schooled, bruv. And I told you, anyone who comes out and has got half decent tactical awareness will fucking have this manager's pants around his ankles and spank his ass, bruv. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah. Oh, but he broke Klopp. No, he's broken our fucking club, bruv. That's what he's done. He's fucking useless. And any other football club in this Premier League would have sacked him if they were from Unai Emery in 5th to him in 11th. Or 10th, sorry, 14 months later, 18 months later, yeah? They would have sacked him. Any top club in world football sacks him, yeah? But this club won't because they're bottle jobs run by a bunch of bottle job fucking owners with a bunch of bottle job fucking pussy holes that run the board with a fucking bunch of weak, spineless fucking Wenger adoring fans that have never seen us win a league title, yeah?
Great.
I'm sick to death of this club, yeah? Sick to death of it. This club should be challenging for the biggest and best honours in world football. And you are letting a fucking midget out-jump Rob Holding. Why is Rob Holding even here? Oh, because your manager gave him the contract. Well done. Yeah? Man was en route to Newcastle in the summer, but no. Come back, mate. Here you go. Mustafi rejected a new deal. You have it instead. Fucking wasters. Fucking sick of them, man. Yeah, every single person who backs this manager deserves everything they're getting this season, and they can come out with all the bullshit excuses they want. Yeah, because when this cunt gets sacked, and he will get sacked, I am going to fucking pop a bottle of champagne off, and I'm going to pinky finger it up, and I'm going to toast to victory. Because do you know what? Don't ever fucking come and tell me nothing ever again. I told you all about this manager. 11 losses. You all wanted Emery sacked. You all wanted Wenger sacked. So did I, by the way. But 11 losses in February. Boy, would you take Lampard, my guy says? Nope. Another one. Dog shit. Dog shit. Same as Ollie. Not good enough. Thank you for the donation, Phantom. Appreciate it. Lee and Chig. Did we even threaten their goal once? Nope. Nope. Not at all. Big up, my guy. Hope you're well, Unique. Hope you're staying safe, man. Only 4 teams have lost more than us. And if Leeds, Wolves, Saints and Palace win their games in hand and we lose again, we'll be 15th by March. Welcome to the fucking bottom of the table. Big up to you, Anthony. Big up to you, my guy. Appreciate it. Mainstream YouTubers will say it's 1-0. He deserves a £200 million war chest. Bruv, this is why I don't listen to the majority of this fan base, because the majority of this fan base have got fucking ulterior motives, bruv. They either work for the fucking club, yeah, or they twerk to try and fucking reinvent themselves. I say it as it is. I couldn't give a toss whether people want to punch my face in. Nobody's done it yet.
Plenty want it.
Yeah. Guess what? You ain't going to lose your fucking season ticket you've had for 20 years by slapping me. Let's be real. Yeah. Fact. Yeah, people are saying, oh, you're arrogant. I don't care, bruv. I'm blunt as fuck. And guess what? I ain't dropping my standards. I grew up on Arsenal in 89. I grew up in Arsenal in fucking 91. I grew up on George Graham Arsenal, 1-0 to the Arsenal. I then grew up in my teenage years to fucking Arsene Wenger. Yeah, winning trophy after trophy. The same as George Graham had done before that. Why the fuck should I lower my standards at this football club? Because a bunch of melts that have come along, yeah, and fucking ain't ever seen us win a title want to sit there and tell me I'm negative. How about you're negative, mate? Yeah, how about you're negative? Why don't you go and learn the history of this football club? Yeah? Half of these don't even know who fucking, half of the fucking, I ain't even going to get started. Fuck them. Let's do player ratings, bro. Yeah. Because I'll just go off a mad one, bruv, and I'll just cuss off everyone, so I don't care. Look, Jamie Redknapp, why are you even sat in the studio? What did you ever win in your life? Oh, you scored against us in a 2-2 when we won the league at White Hart Lane. Yeah, I remember.
One of the few times he weren't injured.
Yeah. Well done to everyone who got 1,000 likes on the video as well. Let's bring Master Splinter out. The rats are back. Oh, look, but you're only vocal when we lose, bruv. I'm here twice a day and I'm vocal every day, yeah? These man forget that because they're just doing, I'm going to shut up. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go and do player ratings after I have a cigarette and the piss. So, yeah, big up to everyone who's watched live. 1,500 people watching right now. Smash the granny out the likes. Thank you to everyone who's put a donation in. Massively appreciate that, as always. Thank you to Chig, as always. Thank you to everybody who's jumped over from the stream I did with Tom as well. We're all going to jump over now. There's 1,400 people still watching. We're going to jump over and go and do player ratings with Chig on his channel. After that, I've got some more content coming out as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And then I can finally chill for the night with the fucking Uri Gellers, the Nelson Mandelas, the Stellas, fucking pathetic. Absolutely dog shit team, man. Dog shit manager, dog shit fan base. We're out of here. Laters.